for the evening. Sorry for the TPK. Let's go.
Come on in, join the show, take a seat, grab a hoe, kick your feet up on the desk, man, cause we about to roll, play some D&D, baby.
We ain't nothing but mammals, and yes, we do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
We got people wild shaping, barbarians raging, Goop trying to gobble cause goblins are fucking cannibals. This is Dungeons and Dragons with lots of drunken asses, so send your kids to their room, break out the secret stashes. No discussion about what's fair and right, this is us living life by a paradise. So, step on down to our lair of mice, face stepping right through your screen into paradise. Yo! This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
It's a fucking D&D.
This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Going as far as you can see.
This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Fucking all the succubies.
This is paradise.
Heretic, I think you meant succubi.
I know what the fuck I meant. Roll for initiative.
Last time on Pairodice. When we last left our heroes, they were looking for their drunk friend, Adavei. The party left the hotel and immediately ran into a man named Mentor and a tiefling named Toph. Afterwards, the party learned that Adavei went to go see Charity in the middle of the night. Continuing their drunk night journey, they broke into Charity's estate, waking her up in the process. Angrily, Charity told them exactly where Adavei is, the very place they're being sent to now, the prison of this land, called the Etheram. The party was escorted. Now they stand face to face with the place said to hold Adavei. Will they be able to save him in time? This time on Pairodice.
Alright, so you guys are at the door. It's an iron door, like I said before. It's an emblem with of a whip, and the whip has blades attached, and it's embossed in the face of this door. There's a sign above written in a weird language you've never seen, and it says Etheram.
Guy is going to open the door.
Before we go in, I would like to do two things. I would like to cast Prestidigitation on a rock I find and clean it, and then cast it again to make it taste like bubblegum and put it in my mouth, and then I'll walk inside.
Okay. So, why do you always have the weirdest fucking characters?
I offer a tasteful rock to Toph.
I take it. But instead of lifting up my mask and putting it in, I pull my arm all the way through my sleeve and go under my mask and put it in my mouth, and my arm pops back out.
So Guy is standing there at the door with his hand literally on the knob, and he hears a wait, and he watches Mentor literally pick up a rock, clean it, put it in his mouth, pick up another rock, clean it, put it in Toph's mouth, pick up another rock, and Guy is just losing his mind.
Guy's not the only one.
What does Toph look like again?
Toph is, his whole arms are, his from his fingertips to his shoulders are covered in bandages. He's wearing kind of like a tank top, studded leather armor, and then he has a hood and a leather mask that covers from the bottom of his eyes all the way down to his neck.
Okay, so he's a gimp.
I was about to say, so Gimp.
Not a gimp, but like kind of like an assassin type of looking clothes. But you can tell he's not very sneaky.
Edgy gimp.
He's not edgy at all. He's just that's what he's wearing.
He looks edgy.
That's a fashion gift to you.
Them chaps, they assless?
No, they are not.
Got
assless.
full ass chaps.
Yeah, pair of assless chaps in the bag.
Hey,
They're Mentor's favorite.
Yes, I never caught your name, little green.
My name is Goop.
Guy continues to push open the door.
And I wish you were wearing some assless chaps so I can see that
You're about
ass.
to say Amish chaps.
Some Amish chaps so I can see that Amish ass.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Don't you dare.
I swear to God.
As Guy opens the door, there's an opening that leads down a short staircase. Everything in here looks to be naturally carved. It looks like it used to be a cave, and then somebody hand carved some stairs heading down. The walls are pretty moist. The air is pretty dry, however. As you head down the staircase, you enter this 30-foot long by 50-foot wide stone room. It seems to be a small sanctuary. The ceiling is quite low. It's only about 7 feet high, so anyone taller would have a cramped neck in there. It looks to be naturally carved stone in this room, except for the wall that you came, the direction you came in on. That wall is still very natural. The other 3 walls are smooth and purposeful and made with some very carefully laid brick. There's a door centered on every wall. There's a few small pieces of carpet scattered around with incense and candles burning. They look to be spaces of worship. There's a rack of religious gowns on the furthest wall, as well as a basket filled with peasant-looking clothing, some old gear, and some gear that you recognize. It looks to be Adavei's old garbs. There's a small stone basket that sits directly in the middle of the floor with some coins and blood in it. There's a high elf dressed in religious black and red robes mopping the floor, the blood around it. All right, guys, come on in.
Adavei would love this place.
Hi.
Hi. I see you're here for your journey.
Have you met somebody named Adavei who is a drow and apparently is naked because her clothes are right there?
As he continues to mop up the floor, and he looks up and he says, I don't really ask names, but yes, somebody was here a while ago. He left, or she left. I'm not sure which one. All the clothes in the basket there, and the whip, and all these other like weapons. You're free to grab anything you need if you want any of it. I don't think he's coming back for it.
Can I grab Adavei's clothes? By the way, what's your name, you beautiful creature?
Oh, they call me Gilead. Gilead the janitor.
Hello, Gilead.
Badass name.
Yeah, you should be a warrior with that name. I love that name.
Yeah, it should be. It should be. Well,
they just call me Goop. My name ain't even as cool as yours.
I didn't even call you that. I just call you illiterate.
he continues to mop up the floor, and he places the mop, leans it up against the wall, and he says, well, looks like I'm all done here. I have a few other things to tend to. Feel free to pray. I would suggest it before you move forward. Your journey starts here, and he holds his hand out to the door on the south wall.
What did Adavei pray to before he left? Sorry to cut you off, Gustaf.
It's okay.
Go ahead,
Gustaf kneels down to Goop and whispers in her ear and says, you can have her name. You just have to kill her and eat her. And he slowly backs away.
All right, Goop licks her lips and thinks about it very thoroughly.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, what the fuck just happened?
Don't worry about it. I found out some stuff from my good friend Gustaf. Just hang out, Kyrie. Don't worry about it. Goop creeps towards this guy and leaps on his back and bites his neck.
Yes. Yes.
Let's get this thing off of me.
Yes.
Shaking her out.
And I'm gonna run over and just stick my fingers in between her teeth to pull her jaw open.
Bite him in the
And just haul her off.
Do it. No, let it go. Let it go.
I need to learn.
No.
Gustaf said this will work.
No.
She's squirming in your arms. Ah! Did you growl at me?
Yeah,
Okay, Goop stops immediately.
not acceptable behavior.
The guy is going to reach into his satchel and pull out a mushroom and hand it to Mentor. This should counteract the poison. Oh, sorry. Wait, I thought that. Oh, I misunderstood that. I thought they were biting Mentor. Whoops. To the janitor is what I said.
Oh, he grabs the mushroom from you, and he looks at it and sticks it in his pocket, and then he adjusts his clothing back as he grabs the collar to try to fix it from all the weight that Goop put on it. And he says, well, I would normally wish you luck here, but that thing almost ate me, so I guess I'll just bid you adieu. And he heads...
That is fair.
He heads to the door on the east side of the room, and he opens it up, and you just see this winding, this really long hallway. It's really dim lit. You can't see the end of it as he closes the door behind him, and you do not see him from that point forward.
I would like to go and take the coins from the middle of the room or whatever basket you said there was.
Yeah, you reach your hand in. There's lots of blood on the coins.
And I use prestidigitation on them and clean them.
Angel's going to take the whip.
The entire time, Toph is just writing down everything in his notebook.
Goop is interested in Adavei's old clothes.
Yeah, so you grab the clothes. There's tons of clothes there. There's lots of garments. And there's
Adavei's
armor.
robes specifically, I believe.
Yeah, and you grab what you remember of Adavei's clothes.
But there's a lot of layers.
Yeah, there's tons of layers. They look to be all intact, very pristine, very taken care of.
Real quick, is there by any chance a Dungeoneer's pack around here somewhere, and or plate armor?
Yes, there is plate armor in the basket, but there is no Dungeoneer's pack.
I'm gonna take that plate armor. I've been wanting some of
A
that.
thought has occurred to me.
You notice that the only weapons that are there are Adavei's whips. There's no other weapons in this basket. Everything else is just clothing.
Why is Adavei interested in whips? That's kind of weird.
Well, some people fight with whips.
Adavei's the one I like for sure. I remember.
Is there any medium armor that's not metal?
The only armor that's left that's in there, besides just the regular clothes, regular garbs, is there's 2 sets of chainmail armor in this basket, and you notice the robes that are hanging on the rack. There's a couple of hangers that are empty.
Can I cast detect magic in this room? It's any magic within 30 feet of me.
A thought occurs to Mentor while you're figuring that out, and I also get naked.
As you cast that, Toph, you do notice that there's some sort of divination magic in this room.
Okay, I'm not going to tell that to anybody, but I'm going to write it down in my notebook.
Okay.
Goop looks over to Kara and goes, I'm sorry. Gustaf said that it would benefit me if I bit him and ate him.
Did he tell you why?
Nope, but he reminded me of my old days, so I figured it'd work.
Well, I thought you didn't like being like that.
I hate to break up this conversation, but do we have to get naked?
You can get naked, cutie patootie.
I'm not getting naked.
I really do not want to get naked.
I'm not getting naked, so...
I mean, all the people before us clearly got naked. Why aren't you getting naked? I say as I just radiate nakedness.
Nobody can get me naked within 50 yards of you.
Gustaf looks at Kara and says, I'm willing to take that bet. And then he, kind of looks at Mentor and says, I mean, the guy has a point. And he kind of, looks at his clothes.
Mentor grabs the whips and just starts, oh, yeah, I'm ready.
You'd have to take them from Angel first.
Goop's not getting naked, but she's staring at a Toph.
You said your name was Kara, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Your little green person is giving me a weird look, and don't know how to take it.
She just likes to watch. Don't mind her. She just likes to look at people and try to learn things.
I like to watch too.
She's staring in anticipation.
A guy is going to smack him on the back of the head.
I am not getting naked.
Hey, Heretic.
Yeah, what's up?
In the middle of the room, I remember the person saying something about praying. In the middle of the room, is there an altar or something?
There's quilts laid on the ground. They look to be they're surrounded in candles and incense. Those look like to be prayer stations.
Can I go up to it and see if there's anything, if it's specific about the god that Charity and everybody in Pairodice worships? Because I remember something about someone saying we have to be right with their god or something before we go in here. So
Leviatar.
Yeah, Leviatar.
You would know that it was worshiping Leviatar. Yeah, just from the symbol on the wall in the entrance, you can tell this is very built in honor of that god.
All right. Well, Gustaf is gonna kind of shrug as he's looking around. And he says, "Well, it's been a while, but I'll give it to go." And he just kind of kneels down on the, the prayer station, as you called it, and try to pray to Leviatar.
Right. There's a symbol of Leviatar on the wall?
On the entrance that you came in, there was the whips and with the blades was a symbol of Leviatar, yeah.
Okay. The moment Goop notices that, and she gets uncomfortable.
All right. Gustaf, do you pray aloud or is it internally?
No, it's if anything came out of his mouth, it would just be very quiet mumblings.
Okay, I am going to DM you something.
Okay, you know what? Guy is going to do a quick perception check to see if he hears anything, sound-wise.
Oddly enough, before you roll a perception check, you notice that it is extremely silent in this room. You can't hear anything outside of this room. It is clearly just this room in here. Within everything sounds pretty dampened.
All right, I think we should move forward then.
Before we move, Heretic, are there any signs?
Yes, there is a sign. There's a sign above the door, just beside the rack of garbs. I will. Are you gonna relay it to everybody else if I tell you, or do you want to keep it to yourself?
Just DM me it for now, and then if I feel like relaying it, I will, and then we can talk about it out loud.
Okay.
So while everyone's praying and shit, I would like to cast Find Steed and at the end of the casting time, instead of walking, I would like to ride my elk wherever everyone goes, because I'm a lazy naked shit.
All right, so as Naked Boy gets on his elk, you see Gustaf reading a sign over the rack of clothes and everything, and he looks at everybody and he says, listen, this sign, it says we must disrobe and leave our clothes.
Yeah!
All right.
Oh, shit.
And then, didn't you say something about there being like peasants' clothes or something, like robes beside them?
Yeah, there's robes. Yeah.
Okay. And then he says, these robes are what we are supposed to wear.
Are we allowed to bring other clothes? Like, can we like put our clothes in our bag and put on the other thing?
Gustaf chuckles and he says, I don't know that all the sign says is your clothes. Take that as what you wish.
This is starting to feel like something of a tradition.
Yeah, we've been getting naked a lot lately.
Whatever god guides our path, he's kinky.
So, where Adavei's clothes were, was there her backpack as well?
Yes.
Oof, I don't want to leave my backpack.
I really don't want to undress in front of everybody, so I'm just gonna wait.
All right, well, Goop takes all her clothes off and put it into a bag right next to Adavei's clothes. And if that turns out to be a problem, I guess she'll take all that stuff out too. So Goop's just butt-ass naked, just standing there.
Oh, there's robes in your size, by the way. You can see them.
Oh, okay. Well, then Goop put those on, because Goop doesn't want to be all naked and stuff.
The guy's going to disrobe, and then he's gonna wrap the robe actually around his like waist, so he's wearing it like a skirt kind of thing.
Yeah, Gustaf drops all of his clothes and kind of puts them in his backpack, and then puts on the robe, and he leaves on his bearskin hood thing, and just leaves his chest revealing all of his manly chest hair.
Yeah, Angel does just about the same thing, tits almost out, as always.
As Angel says, if you're flawless, you go braless.
So everybody, from this point forward, if you're wearing the garbs and you're not wearing your armor, make sure to adjust your AC accordingly.
I totally will.
I don't wear armor.
And my AC is bad. My AC is really, really bad.
Same, bro. Don't
Everyone
worry.
else is wearing clothes. I'll wear clothes, and I tie it around my head.
Am I allowed to bring my wooden shield into this? 'Cause if so, I'd be happy with that.
Let me try.
DM, can I bring my wooden shield into this?
Oh, I mean, that's up to you.
Let us proceed.
As you guys open the doorway under the sign, there's a strong, hot, immensely hot breeze that escapes the next room into the one you're in. As you notice a red glow to your right, it seems there's a small pit of burning hot coals about 60 foot long, traversing the entire room, both in width and length. Just past that is a small 15-foot ledge and a door to move forward. You see a rune etched in the ground near the edge of both sides of this pit of coals. And you notice a slit in the wall to your right where it looks like the coals would be slid under to fill this room. From what you can kind of tell is probably a furnace room on the other side of that wall. The slit's pretty small. It's only large enough for coals to slide under.
All right. So you guys want to go over towards that direction? Walk past all the coals and sort of just keep going?
Oh, yeah. I remember a time like that back a couple years ago. That was a good time.
It was a good time. I mean, I'm sure it is. You don't know me.
And then we go forward, and I'm going anyway. I'm bored of waiting.
Yeah, I follow you.
All right, who's wearing shoes?
Goop is not wearing shoes.
I'm not.
I don't think any of us are wearing shoes.
Okay, so
I feel like Kara's wearing shoes. Kara, are you wearing shoes?
I'm wearing shoes.
Yeah, I'm wearing my boots. Like, you didn't say not to take off your shoes, so Angel's not into feet, so she left her boots on.
I thought you had shoes, Goop.
Nah, I never wear shoes.
So who's crossing first? We'll start in order here. Actually, let's go ahead and roll. Let's go ahead and roll an initiative for this entire dungeon, and we'll keep the track of it that way.
Okay, that works.
I made a list.
Mentor, Angel, Toph, Goop, Guy, and Kara, and Gustaf.
We are the sexy seven.
I'm a fan of that. I like that name.
And I, mentor, am their mentor.
I'm very happy that I'm right behind Toph, so I can see that ass.
All right, so mentor, you get first go. Do you want to cross first, or?
I am crossing on my elk. Yes. I ride like a princess, so like side. I'm like riding with like two legs on one side, majestically flicking my non-existent hair and like rubbing myself up and down with all the sweat.
What do you have on your feet?
Nothing. I'm naked except for the robe on my head.
He's also riding an elk.
All right, so I need you to make a con save.
I'm not even touching the coals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good then. That's right. You got that elk. You're right. All right. So, Angel, do you want to cross next, or are you waiting?
You know what, Toph? You go first. You catch up with your mentor.
I don't like how you said that. I'm gonna go behind you.
No, I insist. I'm not going to do anything till you just cross the coals first.
Get up on her back.
Yeah. Goop, how about you go?
You want me to go? I'll go before all you guys. I don't care. All right. Well, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast shape of water to put my water skin and water on my feet, and then I'm just gonna walk across at a 30 movement speed.
As you walk across, you can hear the coals sizzle under your feet from the water touching it. They don't burn out, but you don't have any sort of discomfort at all.
Nice.
So now it's going to be Guy.
All right, Guy is going to back up, and he's going to pull his enormous greatsword off his back, and he's going to run forward, and he's going to slam it down like he would a longboard, and he's going to try and slide across, like riding it like a longboard.
Roll an athletics check. Oh God. So as you're riding this board, as you're riding your sword, the sword sticks into the coals and flings you forward, and you land face first in the coals. You're gonna take 6 fire damage, and you're in the middle of the coals. Would you like to use a dash action to try to get the rest of the way across?
Yeah, he's just gonna turn that like momentum of like him face planting into a tactical roll and turn that into like a sprint as quickly as possible. So yeah.
All right. And what are you wearing on your feet? Nothing?
Nothing. He's naked.
Roll a con save as you run across. All right, you're gonna take 5 points of fire damage as the discomfort from the coals on your feet start to sink in, and your skin is starting to blister a bit. Kara.
Man, I thought that'd be really cool.
You almost had it.
So close.
Kara, are you going straight
Kara's real quick, so yeah, I'm just going to run for it.
What are you wearing?
Set of moccasin-style treated leather boots.
Okay. You don't have any pain, but by the time you get across, the bottom of the leather on your feet is worn off, and the bottom of your feet are bare.
I just made these.
Gustaf.
One sec.
While we're waiting, Angel and Toph.
I can go. I'll go next.
Angel first, yeah.
Yeah. Seeing that Kara just ruined her boots, I'm going to take off my boots because I rather save them, and I'm going to very calmly walk across. But like hurried.
Yeah. Roll a con save?
Also, I have resistance to fire damage.
Okay.
13.
With your resistance, you're going to take 2 fire damage as you slightly
Toph is gonna how long is this coal?
It's about 60 feet across.
Okay, I'm gonna cast jump on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna stretch out my legs and do like squats, and then run and completely jump all over the coals.
How far does jump allow you to jump?
Three times your normal speed.
3 times your normal jump distance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think that would be 60 feet though. Your normal jump distance would be, hold on.
Well, I have 30 feet speed, so.
Your normal jump distance would be less than your normal speed though.
So if you're doing a long jump,
yeah.
It's a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot before you jump.
Yeah.
So I don't know what your strength is. But...
So yeah, you could run and then all right. So what's your strength? What's your strength score? not your modifier. Your score.
8.
Your strength is 8, so you'd be able to go 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24 feet.
24.
So I would just do that 2 times then, I guess.
All right, and I mean 24. Okay, roll a con save.
I have resistance to fire.
Resistance or
he's still a
immunity?
tiefling.
It's okay.
Resistance.
Go ahead and roll a con save. 7. All right. So you're gonna take half the damage, which is 0, as you get across.
Hey.
I would like to do. Okay, that's not gonna cover it, but I would like to do a quick thing as Toph was trying to make it across, is jumping across. Angel's going to whisper to Guy, like she's gonna grab him by the ear and whisper into his ear.
Guy's on the other side already.
Yeah, she's already crossed.
Okay,
Crossed before
my bad.
Yeah. She's gonna.
Anyway, so what are you gonna whisper?
I don't know exactly what he's up to, but Toph is working for someone, and don't trust him. I'm just saying that.
You're saying this as he's trying to leap across.
Yeah.
The last person left is
real quick.
Go ahead.
As he is about to make the very last bit, as he's making the last jump, Guy's gonna be standing on the edge with his back to the edge and see if maybe he'll end up colliding with him and fall back in.
Can I make a dex save to see?
That's the plan. That's the plan. See if you can do the dex save real quick. I think you got this.
I didn't want to interrupt your master plan. There, Toph.
While they're doing that, you totally jump to the left.
The somersaults over Guy's head, catches him on the shoulders and somersaults
I do
over.
like a cheerleader flip over you.
Gustaf, it's left to you.
Hi, dude. So
Guy's going to throw his sword over with the rope tied to the end.
As you throw the sword over, the rope manages to fall into the.
What? That's not how. Okay.
The sword makes it across. Wow. But the length of the rope that you had to leave loose in order for you to throw it across so that it didn't lose it, it drops in and half of it begins to burn. It's not burnt all the way through yet.
Hey, don't waste good quality rope. We can tie people up with that.
It's all right. Goop has the plan.
Go.
And the animated rope starts to curl up. Oh, it's not the animated rope, is it? No, it's not. Yeah. Gustaf's the one with the animated rope.
Yeah, Gustaf's just so confused, and he looks at it and he just picks up the sword. Wait, is it his sword that returns to him or no?
Yeah.
No, it's just my big old sword. No, it's my big old great sword. Okay. I was trying to make a sled for him.
He takes it and he just throws it back, or tries to. And then he just turns into a giant spider and climbs along the wall to get to their side.
As you
I like how he didn't bother to give any of us a ride.
Everybody wanted to go first. That's their own problem.
As you spider your way across, the entire crew has made it, and you're met with one singular door on this wall. And there is there a sign? Give me a second. No, there's. Oh yeah. There is another sign. Do you want me to read it out loud, Gustaf, or send it to you?
Well, I can't relay that information because I'm a spider.
Okay, but you can read it, so I'll send it to you.
Read it. So,
Angel, by the way.
Yeah.
I noticed that you are a tiefling.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to notice.
Do you come from a family or?
So Gustaf interrupts this and turns back into his own form and relays the information of the sign. And he struggles reading it. He says, the sign, it says, "Continue forward and find your glory through pain." And he kind of scratches his head. He's kind of confused.
That definitely sounds like the god here. Leviatar, the god of death and pain and torture.
That's a good point. Yeah, we're all on that side now.
Yeah, Goop came with me. Who knows?
Well, I say we proceed because I think Adavei might be dying right now.
Let's go into this glory hole and go.
Exactly.
No, this is no glory hole. I've been there.
When you open this iron-clad door, to your right is a torch on the wall, and a door to the left of that. And then farther to your left is a long 60-foot hallway that starts at about 10 feet wide and gradually gets narrower to what seems to be about 5 feet. The walls are lined with sharp blades that jut out in every direction. They're each about a foot out of the wall. It looks like you can turn sideways, and if you're really careful, you can avoid being cut. Otherwise, it looks pretty intimidating.
Angel instinctively holds on to her tits because that's not going to work for her.
All right.
Wait, so what was it?
Well, I say I could probably come through slowly and mend some rocks to those little spikes, and we could just walk straight across.
So let me try to give it a better visual. So there's a 10-foot wide, you're in a 10-foot wide hallway. So all of you can't, from the door, you can't fit in without starting to walk through where the spikes are. Only 2 of you can fit in this hallway right where it's at. It continues to get narrower to about 5 feet, and there's blades jutting out of the wall on both left and right sides. The blades are about 1 foot long, so by the time you get to the 5-foot portion, there's only about 3 feet of space. So it looks like you could turn sideways and fit through if you're careful, but they're pretty they're scattered around pretty well, and they're not all the same length, so it'd take a little bit of maneuvering to get through. There's also a door to your right with a torch beside it, and
do not touch anything.
Well, this is easy.
Oi, oi.
There's a sign above the door as well if you wanted to walk in and read.
Yeah, that we're gonna look around a little bit.
What's the sign say?
Gustaf's the only one that can read it.
Yeah, I read out loud.
It says divination room.
And Gustaf kicks open the door.
As you kick open this door, it seems to be a small room with a desk that's littered with papers and books. The desk seems to have a few books on the backside of it that are kind of set upright. One of them is really, if you had OCD, it would drive you nuts because it's just not placed properly. It looks like it's been fondled with recently. There's also some robes hanging on the back of the chair, the same robes that you're wearing. And then there's another quilt with candles lit around it and incense for praying.
Gustaf looks at it. He looks back at the party. He says, one of you should pray to Mentor here.
I'll go over there and pray.
Perhaps someone other than the one we don't know.
I'm going to still go over there and pray.
Hey, I trust Toph with my life.
Thank you, Mentor.
No offense, Mentor, but I don't trust you either.
I'm still gonna go walk over there and pray.
That's okay. Only the hero types trust me.
I'm going to walk with Toph to go pray.
Yeah, Gustaf just kind of explains that. He explains that he thinks that that's what gave him the ability to read the signs. And he says because of his ability to change into animals, it makes it kind of hard for him to be able to read everybody's sign, be useful.
I would like to talk to my elk to see if it could read the sign.
No.
Damn.
Question for the DM out of game.
Uh-huh.
If I pray to this god, would there be repercussions from mine?
I don't
Guess
know.
we'll have to find out.
So, Toph is going to pray to this god.
Yeah, Angel's going to kneel down and do the same.
But it's kind of like a half-assed prayer.
Yeah. Angel, as you pray, you begin to feel this holy spirit almost consume you for a second, and then as it disappears, you feel like you're left with the ability to read this language. It's called Maiden's Tongue, so add it to your sheet.
Okay. God, I'm adding lots of stuff to my sheet tonight.
Toph, it seems your prayers are falling on deaf ears.
Like, would this not surprise me?
It would not surprise.
Okay.
Alright, I go, before I go and get across this, is there anyone that wants an easy way to get across?
I do not think you would be able to take a larger person.
Mentor, can you please take me, buddy?
Are you sure?
Yes. Just get me. Yes, please.
All right. So I'm gonna waste so many things I shouldn't waste because I just feel like doing this, and I'm gonna cast polymorph on Tough. Right. You're willing, so there's no save.
Yes, I know, I am.
Smush him. No.
Yeah. No.
All right. What do you polymorph him into?
And he turns into a frog.
God damn it.
You may now fit through the thing, and then I cast Dimensional Door for myself and my elk, and I want to be 65 feet forward.
Can I try to jump through that dimensional door before he can get through it?
I don't think anyone but him can use the dimension door.
Myself and one willing creature, which is my elk.
His elk.
Yeah, there you go.
So you find your way across. Toph finds his way across. The rest of the party is left. Let's go in order. Angel.
Yeah. Unless anyone else has any ideas, that includes me. I guess I'll have to just bear with it.
I believe in you guys. I give a bardic inspiration.
Can I ribbit at Mentor and be like, ribbit?
Yeah.
You're a frog. You can. Okay. What do I have to roll here? Because I
need you to roll a dex save. I need you to roll actually 4 dex saves. As you gingerly try. Are you trying to go slow or are you going fast?
I'm going as slow as fucking possible.
You're gonna make 4 dex saves in a row for me. All right. As you go through the larger gap, you seem to be fine. As the gap starts to narrow in, you find yourself tilting a little bit back, and you lean into one of the blades a bit. As it cuts through you, it is going to do 6 slashing damage. Let me make sure. As you continue on, you seem to feel like you're being a little clumsy about this. Your tits are kind of getting in the way as you take another 3 slashing, and on that last stride, the pain from the previous encouraged you to do better, and you were extremely precise and careful about coming out of that tunnel through the smallest gap you make it.
So how many in total?
Oh shit, I don't. It was what, 6, 2, so 8.
8.
8.
All right.
That's okay. I can kiss the damage better.
Oh, great.
All right, who's next?
Guy's gonna sit down real quick and start meditating. He's putting himself in some sort of warrior trance. I'll go later in a minute.
By the way, the order you go through, there's no space at the end of this to rearrange. So the order you go through is the order you can go through the next door.
Guy's gonna go last then.
I'm gonna go next. If I were to go through as a small or tiny creature, would I be able to get through just fine?
Correct.
Okay. Is small good enough?
Yeah, small's good.
Okay, then I'm going to turn into
also a frog
baboon.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of
monkey way
through. Yeah, monkey my way through, not getting hit.
Goop, poopy goopy. He's sleeping.
Goop.
Oh no.
Oh man, rip.
Oh god. All right, so Goop.
First casualty.
All right, so in that case, Guy's going to scoop Goop up because this actually fits with what he was planning on doing anyway.
Yeah.
And he's going to begin walking forward. And as he starts to walk, he's going to say, "I think I've begun to realize something about this place. This place is designed to inflict pain." And he's going to actually tank. He's going to tank all those hits as he goes because he has no dexterity. So instead of that, he's just going to kind of keep his brain focused on not flinching. So I'll just take the base damage, but no additional. You know what I mean? So he'll let himself be cut and shit like that, but all under control, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'll do half, I guess.
And he's going to be holding Goop, so Goop is going to be sheltered from the spikes as he kind of just pushes through.
You're going to take 6 slashing damage.
Only 6?
Find your way through, yeah.
Do you want me to roll any con saves?
No, because you, yeah. Kara.
I'm gonna do the same thing and just kind of make my way.
Just accept half.
Yeah, just accept it.
You're also going to take 6.
All right, because Kara at this point is beyond giving a single damn.
All right.
This place wants her blood, it gets it.
Plus you got like a mountain of HP, so...
Oh yeah, I have 74 HP.
There's no fucking way that's real. That can't be real. You've said that before,
You're
but that
looking
has to be a lie.
Kara. Would you like me to kiss you better?
No.
Like, that
Dude,
just seems...
That's
insane.
I have a fee that goes up with my level.
Well, like, I get that, but holy shit.
I also rolled really well on health.
No, you can tell.
As you reach the end of this hallway, you walk through the door in the order that you came in. So it's going to be Toph, Mentor, Angel, Gustaf, Goop, and Goop's being held by Guy, and Kara is at the end. You open the door, and you can hear screaming from your left.
Do I recognize the screaming?
No. And to your right is a door, and straight ahead is an opening, and you can assume that that's where the screaming is coming from, because straight ahead is a room, but the wall to your left is blocking your sight of what is in that room. So you could either go forward and see what the room is, or you could check out the door to your right.
I'm going to check the door on the right.
As you grasp the handle of this door, it seems to be locked. It's a tall iron door.
Can I try to pick it?
Sure. Go ahead and roll to pick that lock.
What do I need to roll?
There's lock picking as a thing to roll, I believe. That's 5e, right? Not 3, or not 3. There's lock picking in 5e, right?
Sleight of hand, I think. I don't think it's actually.
Yeah, it'd be
lock
sleight of
picking.
hand. Yeah. Roll sleight of hand. Lock picking was in 3. You attempt to pick this lock, and it seems that in an effort to do so, you've broken the mechanism that's inside, and it's still locked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since Toph
Perhaps
had his go.
let someone with real skill do it next time. And could you do a wisdom save real quick, Toph?
The only people that are within range of this door right now is Toph and Mentor.
I know, but I still want him to make that wisdom save. I need to pick up some dexterity.
Oh.
I am going to cast Knock on the door, by the way.
Okay. Knock is a magical spell that automatically unlocks the door, right?
That's the go. It's unbarred, unstuck, or unlock.
All right. The door is
God, I love
unlocked.
bards.
You can hear the metal clanking on the inside as the mechanism that locks this door just completely falls out, and the door just kind of open just enough for you to see.
That's
in.
okay, Toph.
Thank you.
Better luck next time. Let the real mentors do this.
Inside this room, right now, Toph and Mentor are the only two that are within range to peek in.
I'm gonna look in.
We do that.
Yeah, you see a fairly large room. It contains piles and piles of bones, almost 6 feet high. They look to be laid and organized in an orderly fashion.
These bones are still about the size of my bones.
As you hear more screaming in the room adjacent. No, please.
Ooh.
The screams seem to get louder and more minutes.
Yeah, Gustaf's gonna go check out that screaming.
You'd have to push through Mentor and
I'm gonna try to talk telepathically the guy and tell him to run through this room with bones.
I'm gonna go through the room with bones anyway. I'm gonna go through there.
you'd have to walk out like in order to, because you're all on a line. There's no like moving.
Oh, is it like a small hallway kind of thing?
Yeah. I mean, the
never
people
mind.
that are still in their small forms could probably fit through to go in that room, but other than that,
Well, wait, am I still a frog anyways?
Did you just try to unlock a door as a frog?
I think I did. No wonder I failed.
Wow.
He stuck his tongue in to try to move the mechanism and broke it off.
I'm gonna telepathically tell Mentor to change me out of this fucking frog form.
It was a concentration spell, I believe. So
Yeah, I can, but I'm just gonna go through the room first. I'm not even gonna pay attention to him.
are you
I'm
going
gonna
to
jump on them.
You going towards the screaming or the bone?
The bones. As much as the screaming entices me and gives me a bone, I thought I'd just check out the bones first.
All right. So as you walk into this room full of bones, you see a door to the north and a door to the south. Other than that, you just see bones. Angel and Gustaf, you're now at the front of the line. Behind that is Guy and Kara.
Can I try to do damage to myself, like jump into a wall,
Why?
so I can unproof from
Just
a
let
frog?
him. Just let him.
I mean, yeah. Like you'd have to
Because
like you'd have to take a good amount of damage to do that. Like
Well, if he's a tiny frog staying on top of someone, he jumped off.
Fall
He
damage.
could potentially take fall damage.
6.
Yeah.
But I don't know the rule.
Yeah. Roll a whatever it happens. You jump off and land on the ground on the floor, and you're out of that point.
I get up and just kind of like brush myself off.
Angel, you're at the front of this room. You hear the screaming.
There's no like sign or anything that I could read.
No, not at this point. You just hear tons of screams. Tortured.
Do I
souls.
recognize the screams?
No, they're just some tortured, manly voices.
Part of me wants to look at that.
Gustaf drops his baboon form, by the way.
Okay.
Angel's gonna look at the rest of the gang. You want to follow, or
Gustaf shakes his head and he nods towards the screaming.
Guy's gonna use some of that rope to tie Goop to himself so he can have his arm free. It's not going so well. It's kind of a train wreck.
Okay.
Yeah. Angel's going to go towards the screaming.
And Gustaf will follow.
As you come around the corner, you see this guy being dragged on the floor. He says, "No, let me free. I changed my mind. I repent. Please, just lash me and get me go. Come on." You look to your left and you see a man is being dragged. He's about 60 feet ahead. He's being dragged by this large hulking tiefling. He's grabbing this man by the collar on his ass into a room.
That's none of my business.
Into a room on the wall across from you. He grabs a small handle at his side and lifts it. A whip-like surge of purple energy leaves this handle as he begins to lash the man with it. And he says, "If you don't shut up, I'll put you on the stretcher." You notice that this room that he's going into, or the room that you're in, is filled with holding cells made of iron bars. Most of the cages are open. A few are filled with prisoners curled in the corners in the fetal position.
It's none of my business.
As the guy carries this man into the room,
Gustaf just looks at Angel, waiting to see what she wants to do.
Angel's a little turned on, not going to lie.
But like, maybe you should lie.
Wait, is Angel a masochist?
A match made in heaven.
Hey, Angel.
Yeah.
I think Angel's a sadist, and then Mentor would be a masochist.
Our characters have never gotten on before, but now, well.
Well, Angel's. So you say there's like prisoners and cells here?
Yeah.
Well, we might have a chance. Like, she's gonna say this real low. Like, we might have a chance of finding Adavei here.
It seems unlikely, but it is worth the shot.
Yeah. So Angel's going to cautiously approach the cells.
While you do that, meanwhile,
I guess Guy's not really right there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toph and Mentor, you're in a room with 2 doors filled with bones. What do I do? You can hear the screaming outside of this room because the door is cracked open.
Where they just went into?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through the other door.
One of the other doors?
Yeah, I'm far more curious about what's in the other doors.
As you check both of these doors, they seem to be locked as well.
Buddy, can you help us out here?
Like, one more time, you gotta choose a door, north or south.
North.
All right, and I'll say, you can do this. Rule number 36. Don't ever give up. And then I give bardic inspiration to Toph so he can go and unlock a door.
Okay. I'm going to try to unlock this door, I guess, then.
So, Kara, what do you think they're doing up there?
Don't want to know.
And what does bardic thing do?
It's 1d10 plus, I think it's my charisma, which is 5.
Jeez, what level are you?
Doesn't
What
matter.
Heretic told me to be.
Doesn't matter. 1d10 plus 5 extra to his roll, right?
Yeah.
I got a 24.
He rolled a nat 20.
Hang on.
Only if he wants to add it. He still has it for 10 minutes for anything he wants.
So I got a 20. I got a 35.
All right. As you open this door.
Which we open both. I use knock.
Okay. The door to the north leads to a room filled with replacement blades for the hallway you were just in. There's just barrels of them. They're just broken off swords that are just thrown in barrels, and some mounting hardware that they use to put them on the walls. And the door to the south, you find yourself in someone's chambers. Nobody's here, but there's tons of books on torture devices, and there's also tons of like tools that you would use to torture someone. And there's a desk and a bed in there as well.
I'm gonna walk up to Mentor. It was just a bunch of swords in my room. What'd you get?
We got some real kinky shit here. Come have a look. And we go inside that room and we search the shit out of it.
All right, as you're searching the shit out of it, Angel and the rest of the party, you're searching around for Adavei in this prison. Everybody seems to be quiet and non-responsive. Seems like they don't want to speak, but you don't see Adavei anywhere. There's dozens of cages, probably about, there's about 30 cages in here. Two different walkways worth of cages spanning this entire room.
All right. Is there any way past all this? Like, can we just keep moving forward?
Yeah, there are two doors on both walkways between the cages. One's on the east wall. There's one to the north and one to the south.
Split up?
Negative.
We'll just, open the doors quietly.
Fair enough. And I will wait here and I will assist you if you need it.
Okay. Angel's going to go to the north door and try to open it.
It opens right away.
Mm-hmm. What's past this door?
Past this door, you see tons of branching corridors. In a large opening in the middle, there seems to be a green glowing jar that's surrounded by a cage, and the cage is mounted to the floor. It looks more like a super reinforced bird cage surrounding this green glowing mystical jar.
Mm-hmm. All right. Angel's gonna look back. Y'all, check the other doors before we move forward, because this is a real doozy.
What did you find?
More doors.
Oh, damn it.
Oh no, corridors, not doors. Corridors.
I mean, still more passages.
Yes.
I guess Guy's gonna go and open up the other door, because Angel got the north door, so I'll get the one that was on the wall.
As you open the other door, you look through and you see a green glow from the north, but you can't quite make out what it is. But you also see branching corridors.
More corridors this way.
Guy?
You can faintly hear him across the room.
Gustaf, what is behind your door?
Gustaf doesn't have a door.
Yeah, Gustaf is just kind of standing there.
Yeah, just those two. There's the door the guy went through as well. Yeah, there's a door on the south side where the guy got carried through.
Let's not go to that door, though. Let's not go there. Let's check out these first. So I guess north?
Yeah, Guy's gonna go around and kind of try and round with the party a little bit more. Go get Toph and Mentor, but like quietly, so he's not yelling around.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys gonna wait for him to come back?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm gonna go into the... Yeah,
Guy's going to go find them to bring them back. And so...
All right. As Guy ventures off, so as you guys are investigating this chambers, you don't find anything particularly useful, just a lot of torture devices, like spoon-like devices to pull people's eyes out and lobotomy needles and stuff like that. You do manage to see a door that's kind of on the east side of the wall, that's kind of hidden. It's not completely hidden and out of sight, but it looks like it was meant to be hidden.
Can I go up to the door and try to unlock it?
Oh, it's open. It's like cracked open a little bit.
I'm going to walk into it.
I'll take an eyeball gouge because I'd like one for later for unknown reasons that I will not disclose.
Okay.
I'm also going to take a book of torture, by the way.
Okay. As you peek through this door, you can see this tiefling man again. There's a room full of about 12 stocks and 12 stretchers. There's bodies laid out on these stretchers, and they've been stretched to the point where they don't even look like humanoids anymore. Extremely disfigured. And you see this guy, this tiefling, evil, despicable-looking tiefling, wearing his religious garb, same as you. But it has a few more emblems on it. He's got his whip, and he's just whipping away at this guy who's captured in the stocks.
Does he see me?
No, right now he does not see you. There's blood stains all on the ground, and there's a few other people locked in stocks they look to be passed out. They're bruised and lashed pretty badly. There's a few bodies among the stretchers that are dead, but most of them are like mainly just extremely deformed. You can see one guy still kind of moving, but it doesn't look like there's much life left in him.
Can I try to telepathically talk to this tiefling and tell him to start whipping himself?
As you try to telepathically talk to this tiefling, you feel like there's something blocking you from his mind.
Do I know?
Go ahead and expand that spell slot.
It's not a spell.
Well, so you've been talking about telepathy. Okay, so there's a difference between telepathy, the spell, and telepathy, the ability. The ability that you have lets you talk to people, but it doesn't let you command people.
No, but I'm trying to persuade them.
But why? Why would he want to do that?
Because
he's sadistic, and he's being sadistic towards himself is the ultimate form of religion's repentance and sadism.
Oh, fuck it, I'm sold. I'm gonna whip myself right now.
But yeah, you totally feel like you can't get through to him. It seems like his.
Do I have a feeling I know what's blocking?
A mind block is what's blocking. That's your feeling.
Mind block. I write this down in my journal, and I just kind of walk back and tell Mentor what I see.
So, did Guy ever make it to the rest of the people, like to Mentor and Toph?
As they're looking through the door, you manage to find them as you walk through the door into this chamber room, and you see the torture stuff, and you see Mentor and Toph looking through this door, peeking quietly.
I'm a bit behind Toph, and because there's so much torture stuff, there's an uncomfortable bulge in my pants, even though I'm behind Toph.
Aren't you naked?
Oh, right, I'm not wearing pants. I'm totally naked. Yeah, no, it's showing.
Jeez Louise.
Jesus Christ.
It's a third leg.
Okay, so Guy's gonna kind of eye him up and down a little bit, shake his head a little bit, and then motion for him to follow. And then, shh, come on, shh. All hand gesture.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Are we going out, or are we going to save the people? Because I kind of feel like we should save the people.
No.
Fine, I tripod it out of there. Do you know how difficult it is to tripod it out of a place? Very.
Yeah, we're moving right along here.
As Mentor is walking one
Just
foot
the
at a
four of
time.
us.
His left foot, his right foot, his penis. His left foot, his right foot, his penis.
I just picture him doing the stilt walk where you with crutches, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Yes. All right. So you guys reach this room full, or this passageway full of corridors. Do you guys want to move forward, or?
Yeah, let's move forward. I don't think there's anything to gain except pain in this room.
Perhaps someone should look for an engraving like there were on the last rooms.
Adavei might be there.
We already checked. He's not. We already checked. He's not there.
Not back in the place that we were.
As you guys are talking, directly behind you suddenly appears this tiefling magically out of thin air. He says, I see you're here for your lashings.
Let's
Guy's gonna close the door.
Yeah.
One at a time, please, to the torture chambers.
Oh, I'm so ready.
I'm gonna show this tiefling my face and see what happens.
Nothing.
You mean you're gonna look at the tiefling?
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna show him my face and just talk to him.
He seems distracted by the gimp bard, whatever the fuck Mentor is. What the fuck,
I
man?
am a human bard, thank you.
Oh man, what is wrong with you?
As he pulls out his two handles, and his handles turn into sparks of energy that form into a whip. He says, right this way. We'll make it quick.
I'm gonna follow him.
I go, yeah. Yeah, I'm on my elk and I'm going.
Anybody else follow?
On the surface, this appears like a bad idea, but I believe that they may be right.
Yeah, honestly, I'm inclined to believe you, because pretty sure that last guy had the same idea as we did.
And so Guy's gonna follow as well. He's gonna ask the guy a question. Excuse me, jailer.
We don't talk here.
But you just talked.
I can talk. You buffoon. That's double the lashings for you. Now silence.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else follow?
Yeah, we're following.
Does Gustaf follow as well, or no? Gustaf, you're muted.
What's up?
You following as well?
Yeah, I said 3 times I'm following him.
Oh, sorry. You were muted. Yeah. As you guys are following him, he opens a cage and points at Mentor to enter it.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Quickly, as you enter the cage, he closes the door behind and he moves to the next one and points it.
Is it a big cage? Because I have an elk, remember this.
It's 10 feet by 10 feet.
Yeah, I bring my elk in. I'm still riding it.
As he points at Toph and points at the cage. You next.
I shake my head no.
All right, I'll handle you in a second. What about you, green man with the green goblin? I'll handle both of you at once. Into the cage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Handle them both.
Yeah, we both go in the cage.
And you, lovely lady, Kara. He points at a cage and opens the door. That's 2 down. All right. And you, tiefling, sexy little tiefling, please. As he opens the cage with all chivalry, he kind of bows down as he points in.
Yeah, Angel struts her stuff into the cage, and she winks at him too.
All right. And you, human, as he opens the door.
Gustaf, before he steps in, he looks at me and says, "Mind if I have a smoke?"
I don't have any, unfortunately.
And he's like, "I do, don't worry." And he just pulls out his bag, pulls his jewel out of his bag, and puts one in his mouth,
in the cage first.
He lights it and then steps in the cage.
Okay. And he slams the door behind, and he's still standing there within 5 feet of you.
I do the smoke thing. I blow it into his face. Make it smell like musty, sweet ass.
That smells so good.
That's oddly descriptive.
Ooh, pull some this way. Give some this way.
However, your mind magic won't work on me.
Gustaf just chuckles.
As he grabs Toph by the scruff of the neck and starts to lead off.
No, I'm fighting it.
He lashes you instantly.
Can I dex this?
It is. You're going to. It's going to be versus your AC. You're only making it worse for yourself.
Okay. Well, what did he roll?
It's going to be a 2.
No, it misses.
Ah, damn it.
I'm going to jump back and throw my daggers at him.
As you jump back, that is going to be an opportunity attack. And it's going to be a 9 to hit.
Nope, misses.
All right.
And I'm going to attack him.
Here we go.
As you throw your daggers.
I throw my dagger at him. A 14.
A 14 does not hit, unfortunately. Or no, it does hit. It does hit. It does hit actually.
It does hit? Okay.
As one. Wait. Mage armor's 8 hours. No, it does not hit.
Well, my dagger just reappears back in my hand.
As you throw it at him, there's sort of a magical aura about him. You can see the dagger kind of bounce off of this invisible barrier and shoot off to the right. As the dagger comes back to you, is that your turn?
Hang on. I'm going to. Yeah, that's my turn.
I've had enough. And he says loudly, "Leviathan, be with me!" And that is him casting Divine Word. I need everybody in the room to make a charisma save.
First off, how close is he?
Right now from you, he is 10 diagonal feet.
So A squared plus B squared.
So since my smoke thing didn't work on him, I don't get the +2, right?
Oh my god. God dang it.
Holy shit, I made a good charisma save. What the fuck?
Wait, who has the good charisma?
Gustaf.
I have great charisma.
Plus
but
9? Okay, that's ungodly. That's an ungodly modifier you have there, Mentor.
it's a bard, man. Bards are not good for, not the greatest at combat, but Jesus Christ, everything else.
Oh, I love bards.
I love this bard.
Yeah, Jack of all trades is my favorite thing of all time.
That and the level that Heretic
so I
gave
rolled
me.
a nat 1, so...
Yeah. You rolled a nat 1?
Yeah.
What's your HP?
Oh, jeez. 33.
33. You're deaf and blind for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
As you feel this spiritual energy come over you. Who else roll? Everybody else seems to be okay in this moment.
Toph and Helen Keller.
All right. And so that was, as soon as he notices this didn't work on him, he's going to, or as soon as it works on him, he's going to pull out his whip again. And this time he's going to attack twice with both whips. It's going to be a 12 to hit.
The miss.
And a 15 to hit.
Hit.
I love how everybody's letting Toph get his ass beat.
Okay, we're all in cages at this point.
Sorry, it's a 14 and a 17.
Both hit.
All right. So the first hit is going to do 1 slash. It's going to do 1 slashing as it hits you. And And then you're going to take 4 force damage as the whip kind of pushes you down to the ground. You can feel the force from it. And the second whip is going to do 3 slashing damage, and it's going to do 9 force damage as it pushes you down even farther into the ground. At this point, you're completely prone.
I'm also going to use my reaction to do Hellish Rebuke. So
You're bloody at this point, by the way.
I'm bloodied?
Yeah.
So he has to make a dex save of 16 or take 4 or 5
as a reaction. Okay.
Yeah. Or take 2 damage since he's a tiefling.
He rolled 12, so that does not beat it. Wait, 12
So
plus his. Wait, what was it? What save was it? Dex?
16
dex.
So he takes 2 damage.
As fire spreads around him. All right, and it's your turn. As you're laying prone on the ground, face down on the floor from these whip lashes. Half your movement to get up, deaf and blind.
Can we yell at this guy?
Well, yeah, you could talk.
This is all happening in like an instant.
Can we try and intimidate him?
I'm gonna cast darkness on him. So 15-foot radius sphere.
He dispels it immediately using counter spell. Well,
Wait, he can dispel it as a reaction?
He's got a counter spell that he just used. What level is this? Is darkness?
Level.
Yeah, it's level 1, I believe, right? Or 2?
Yeah.
Probably. It's immediately dispelled. Yeah.
No, it's level 2. It's level 2.
Yeah, it's level 2.
Immediately dispelled.
And I guess I'll lay there.
The real question is, does Toph know that the other guy's not blind?
Yeah, he would know. Well, he probably wouldn't actually. He probably wouldn't. He probably wouldn't.
I guess I'll lay there in defeat.
Seeing Toph hurt and lying down and beaten down and broken, from my cage, can I try and yell at the other guy and intimidate him, tell him to back off before I put my magnum dong into action and he doesn't want that?
You can certainly try to intimidate him.
I would love to try.
Go ahead, roll it. Holy shit.
A 13, a plus 13.
So
God.
Tell me how you're doing this right now.
I didn't just tell you. I was like, "Oi, I see you. Wait, leave him alone. He's my friend. I've had him. I've been drinking and gambling with him for the last." What time is it? It's been about 2 hours since I really met this guy, and he is one of my best friends. And if you don't stop it right now, I'm gonna show you what my Magnum Condom can do. I might be in this cage, but I'll tell you what, it will still reach that far, and boy, will you be in trouble.
Fine.
Yeah, that would work on me too, for sure.
And he's gonna grab Toph and drag him into one of the cages. And he walks into the cage with you, Toph. This is your chance to do something before it's too late, because he reaches out for one of the shackles on the wall to put it around
Am I still deaf and blind?
Yes.
But you sure can't play some mean pinball.
Can I try to run out of the gate and close it behind me?
You're prone right now, and getting up to run would be half your movement, and the other half of your movement would cause a opportunity of attack. It's up to you.
Hey, real quick, Guy wants to try and use his new skills to try and pick the lock, because I forgot that I picked up a lock picking skill a second ago. Mm-hmm. Can I do that behind the scenes while he's getting dragged into the cage?
Yeah. Continue.
I'm just going to cast Healing Word on myself.
All right. How much?
So that would be a 13.
Yeah, no luck.
Okay. No luck, truck stuck.
9.
All right, you're no longer bloodied. However, he does lock you into the shackles. You can't really see or hear anything, but what you feel is some cold metal on your right arm. And in your left hand, he grabs your arm and opens your palm and hands you an item. And after kind of feeling this item, you realize that it's a saw.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Has Dobby been freed?
A saw.
Oh, sorry.
A sow.
Okay, and does he say anything to me?
You wouldn't hear it anyways.
I mean, we would hear it.
Now, if anyone else wants to be like your friend here, your deaf, blind, soon-to-be handless friend, continue on. Otherwise...
How long does this...
10 minutes. Otherwise,
guy's going to bang really, really loudly on the cage and then hold up his stump of an arm.
I'll take your other one. Don't test me.
Wait, I have a question. Like, out of character, are we all shackled or just Toph?
No, you're just Toph.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit there.
As he gestures at Guy, as a matter of fact, you're up first. And he walks over to the cage, very confident, pulls out his key and starts to unlock it, opens the cage as it creaks.
That's in front of Guy, right?
He reaches in to grab one of your arms with his whip in his right arm. Accompany me to the chambers, and we'll let the ritual begin.
Okay, on him, do I see any keys or anything?
Oh, yeah, they're still in the lock, actually, right now.
Okay, so as he's doing that, Guy is going to use his body to block his line of sight and then use this mage hand to try and move the keys over to Angel.
Uh-huh.
So Angel now has the keys.
Okay.
And he's just going to go along with it for now.
Roll a stealth. And does Mage Hand require any sort of semantic movement? Because he's kind of holding your hand at the point.
We decided that no, just because it's the stump of his arm as the mage hand, so I get to use it a little bit differently, but I don't have my regular hand, It's a trade-off. So I rolled a 19.
All right. You see the Mage Hand, this small spectral figure floating keys out of the lock over to Angel, and as soon as Angel grabs them, he looks over to grab the keys, and they're not there. What? They were just here. Where? And he looks around.
And Guy's gonna point over at Toph.
And he looks at Toph and sees nothing. And he looks around the room more and sees Angel with the keys in her hands. Angel, what are you doing?
In this time, I would like to use prestidigitation and create a small trinket that looks like keys in Angel's hand into my hands.
So now there's 2 sets of keys.
2 sets? 2 sets of keys?
Guy's going to tap him on the shoulder and hold up his stump of an arm just for no reason, just to confuse him more.
As he drags you over and he reaches to grab the keys from Angel.
Hold on. Before he reaches Angel's cage, I want to cast Warding Wind.
Okay.
And enclose him in it, separate him from Guy and enclose him in it.
Okay.
And then I'm pretty sure, because he would be in it, so he has to make a strength save, DC 14, or take 15 damage.
I said what save? Strength save?
Strength, yeah.
That's gonna be a 9. He fails the save.
Yep, he takes 15.
As you see his arms flailing in the air from power that's blowing. So it deafens him and all the other creatures in the area, right? It extinguishes.
Yeah, but I just wanted it to encircle him and just him.
I don't know if you can control the radius.
I can.
It says strong wind blows around you
here,
and 10
it
foot
says,
radius. It moves with you, remaining centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell duration. So it's centered around you.
Hold on.
But he's within that. He's within that.
So I guess we all have to.
Is it centered on me? No.
Yeah.
It says something totally different on D&D Beyond.
Does it? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He just posted it. Bot stuff.
A wall of strong wind rises from the ground at the point you choose with weird. Hold on. Let me look at.
Oh wait, I did Warding Wind, not Wind Wall. God damn it, I'm an idiot.
Oh.
There, that's the one.
Okay,
but it doesn't even show the right thing. But yeah.
When the wall appears, each creature within this area must make a strength saving. 3d8 bludgeon damage on a failed save, or half as much on successful. So he got a 12. That's definitely not going to save. So he's going to take 11 bludgeoning.
Well, it was 15 is what I rolled originally, because it didn't roll it whenever.
Okay.
Close to death.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll the 15.
Alright, and that's the description on D&D Beyond, because that one doesn't give a full explanation. But
that's fine.
So I just wanted to encircle him in it.
As you do that, he's got to roll a concentration save. Okay, yeah, he's good. At that moment, as soon as the wind blows, he lets go of Guy. You see him disappear in a poof of smoke. All the cage doors open. And you can hear his voice in your head. And he says, if that's the way it's going to be, let's have some fun.
Oh, no. I was just going to go along with it. God damn it, guys.
I thought we were being subtle.
I dropped my wind wall.
You are not being subtle. You didn't even clue me in on what you were doing beforehand. Oh, no. I wanted to pwn this guy.
Here's a question. How would you have wished us to, clue you in?
Yeah, I don't know. Give it to... If you're going to point at Toph accusing me, give it to Toph. Don't...
Toph is both deaf and blind. Deaf. I think that I might be having an allergic reaction to that meat.
Yeah, well, he's fucked anyways.
Yes, well, I had hoped that we could save him. Also, what is he doing over there? What is he? Is Toph trying to saw through the manacles by any chance?
I am just sitting there. I'm waiting for this spell to end.
Do I still have the keys?
Do you still have the keys? Yes.
I'm gonna try to do the keys. I'm gonna try to unlock Toph from his shackles.
Yes, you do that. He's still blind and deafened, however.
I pick him up and carry him away. I'm keeping the keys on me, by the way.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
So you're keeping the keys? Everybody's free. What do you do?
Let's fucking book it, I guess. We're gonna have to deal with Hot Rod later.
Yeah, let's go look for Adavei.
The guy's kind of shake his head.
I'd like to do one big fight before we end today. Just breaking the game.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right.
A quick question. Since we have already, broken the rules, can I put my armor back on?
Your armor's not with you, is it?
I thought we brought all of our packs with us because no one wanted to surrender their packs. But if we didn't, we didn't.
Mean, some of you did, I'm sure.
I brought my bag.
Okay, so Guy's gonna put on his armor.
Okay, Guy, you have your armor on.
Yeah, I don't have armor. I'm good.
I'll put my armor on. Fuck it.
I left my armor.
I didn't have armor in the first place.
I'm gonna recast Prestidigitation on the stone in my mouth and keep the flavor going.
Oh god.
Part of me hopes you swallow that and choke.
That's really rude. Do you want one? I can make it any flavor you want.
I'm good, okay? I'm this close from fighting someone right now.
Hey, don't talk about Guy like that. I don't really know him, but yeah.
Guy's still just strapping on his armor and updating his character sheet to reflect that.
I wasn't saying die, but just someone. Just someone.
Onwards we go. Ride my elk majestically out with my robe as my hair flowing princess style.
Yeah, I'm carrying a little tiefling boy with me.
I'm not a boy.
No.
I'm a grown man, thank you.
You can put all the dead, asleep, blind, deaf people on my elk. We can just do that.
Yeah, I'm going to hand them off to you. Also, you're deaf, so you can't hear me call you a boy.
So, Guy's gonna lean over to Angel. No, do not let him hear this. But that mentor guy has a certain je ne sais quoi, or a panache.
Okay, yes,
He's a naked bard riding an elk through a dungeon. I mean, come on, that's pretty bardic. After threatening to physically assault the jailer.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't really have a problem with mentor.
And we're off.
All right, so you're gonna go off in order of your initiative rolls still. Mentor, Angel, Toph, Goop, Guy, Kara, Gustaf. Any changes there?
Can I re-roll my initiative now that I have a modifier?
No.
Okay.
Because that makes it too much work for me.
That's fine. Go ahead. You're good.
But you guys can change your order now if you want. I just kept that to make it simpler.
We're good.
Okay. All right, Mentor. As you walk into this labyrinth of corridors, you see the corridor leads straight ahead and then heads to the left. There's also a gap in the wall to the right. There's a corridor that heads that way as well, going south.
Realizing I should have taken the spell Locate Person, I regret life choices. Next thing I do is try and figure out where Adavei is.
You also see a green jar in a cage, as described earlier.
Okay, curiosity taken. I just go to it.
Okay.
I go to the green jar. Curiosity taken.
Angel?
Well, I don't think we should split up the party, especially with Hot Rod on us. I don't know. Fuck.
I agree completely. Perhaps Guy's gonna try and see if he can see any signs of a different path, through scuffs or wear or markings or smell. Can I roll perception on that?
Yeah. It smells pretty vile and putrid in here. There's lots of rotten corpse from the smell of it. So it's disguising any kind of tracking that you're trying to do with that.
Okay.
Everybody walks in though?
Yeah, we're all in.
Yeah, we're all walking in.
We get in this green jar.
All right.
I'm just laying on the elk.
As you all kind of crowd around staring at this green jar, thinking about what it may possibly be, you hear the door you came in slam shut furiously. And this voice in your head says, "Let us begin."
Oh, God.
When suddenly, the entire area is filled with magical darkness.
Oh, no.
And nothing changes for Toph.
I would like to cast Dispel Magic.
As you cast Dispel Magic, the magical darkness goes away, but you're still met with darkness and a green light coming from this jar again.
Guy's gonna hold his breath.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I will open the jar.
You can't get to the jar. The cage is kind of in the way.
Is there a lock on the cage?
Yes.
Guy's gonna stop trying to hold in his breath. Angel, see if you can undo that lock.
Okay. Angel's going to go see if any of the keys match the lock.
As you look through the keys, you find one that looks like it might work.
I'm going to try it.
It works as the lock falls off.
All right, there you go, Mentor. You handle this. I don't deal with this magic nonsense.
All right. Let's get in here. I don't know what it could be. It could be like a face cream jar. It could be anything. Like, I don't get out a lot. That's about as much as I know. And so I just go and open it.
Guy's gonna look over at Angel and be like, magic only has power over you if you let it. Mind over matter. He's gonna kind of tap his head.
I'm not going to purposely mess with it.
As Mentor begins to open this jar, Mentor, you halt for a moment. The jar opens. I'm gonna send you a.
We just see him like freeze and then continue on his way. Just like freezes, goes blank for a second.
I'm thinking Mentor is gonna be like a permanent character, like Noodles.
I just picture his eyes just rolling in the back of his head, and then him just like snapping back.
By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but at my level, I could summon a lot of creatures. It's really, really fun.
Oh, you have that level? Oh, man. Which means you have the multicast of, like, the animate objects.
Maybe.
I'm both afraid and intrigued by Mentor.
He is not a character that I should be playing, but I love him.
All right, I messaged you. It's
okay, sounds good. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus, I just saw what level you are. Jesus Christ.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
And what is the verdict?
There was nothing in there. It was just green.
Insight. I'm gonna do an insight on that. No.
Yeah, you have no fucking idea.
I have no fucking idea whether it's bullshit things
Guy is going to walk up to the jar.
From that jar, a blast of magical energy kind of expels, and you hear some things crawling as well as some roaring to the south of you. You hear just like this noise where it's like fingernails on the ground, just tapping away.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, God.
Oh, no. We've got to run.
Oh, yeah.
How long does the deaf and blindness last?
I'd say it's over about now.
Okay.
Thank God.
10 minutes.
So Mentor, leading the way with his elk, begins to run out of the room.
Yeah, I'm following. I'm just following. I don't like what I'm hearing.
Yeah, we're all getting out of there.
Yeah, Gustaf is following shortly behind.
Yeah, same here.
Which way are you heading there?
I guess we're gonna go to the corridors.
Through the multiple corridors, the different directions?
I mean, I think that's the only one left, really.
Yeah, well, so there's a way to your south, farther, where those noises are coming from, and there's a way to your north. You also hear the tapping noise of the north, but the growl's coming from the south.
North?
Yes, let's go north.
North.
Or south, whichever one. Okay.
North it is.
North.
All right. Mentor, as you start to head around this corridor, and you go to take a left, you see a hand crawling on the ground. It's a severed hand, and it's just inching its way towards you. As it reaches you, it stops for a second and begins to move towards Angel.
A lot of hands, nothing else to see.
We're gonna handle this in order. Mentor first. The hand
I have no clue because I'm meant to take on one target at a time, so this is very confusing for Mentor.
It's just one hand at the moment.
Oh, well, I'll just use vicious mockery on it, even though it has no ears.
As you use vicious mockery on it, it looks at you with two fingers pointed up, and it points at Angel and begins to crawl closer.
Well, I look up.
Angel, it is your turn.
I'm going to shoot it.
All right, roll to hit.
Probably repeatedly.
25 to hit.
Angel, with your revolver, you shoot this thing, and it peels over right onto the ground. When you hear these roars coming from the south, Toph, it's on you. you're no longer blind or deaf, and you can see this dead hand. This hand just kind of flopped over on the ground. You're far enough in, you could see a passageway to the south. There is 2 more of these animated severed hands heading.
I'm gonna acid splash one of them.
Okay. Save is 16. It immediately dissolves as soon as you throw acid on it. There's only, as you hear roaring coming from the south, and just over the jar, you can make out a tall figure. You can't really tell what it is.
That was really handy.
Gotta hand it to him. Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Goop. Well, not Goop, it's gonna be on Guy.
All right, Guy's gonna attack.
What the fuck?
As he hits that nat 20, he's gonna say, on the one hand, you have acid. On the other, a big sword.
And you chop it clean in half.
As we can see, the big sword triumphs.
And as you moved forward a tad bit to do that, you could see that figure a little more clearly that's in the distance coming up towards the south. It's about 10 feet tall. It looks to be sewn together. It's really fleshy and very like a mismatch of parts kind of thrown on this fleshy creature as it growls and begins to hedge your...
Oh, fuck this. We fight?
Yes, let's fight.
We fight. All right, should we roll for initiative, or are we just going? We're now fighting.
No, we just fight. We're already in.
Let's go.
I did. So it's going to be Gustaf.
All right. So it's 2 little hands coming at us? Question mark.
No, the hands are dead. You see a large 10-foot flesh monster that's sewn together, almost like Franken, but very fleshy instead, very tan, extremely tall and large, almost like a bunch of giant limbs kind of sewn up.
All right. Is anybody else within 5 feet of it? So I don't want to be the only.
No, nobody else.
Oh, so it's like approaching us from behind.
Fuck it. All right. Bonus action, cast Flame Blade. So 15, does that hit?
15 hits.
All right, and 14 damage, fire damage.
Nice.
As you see this, the flesh sort of start to melt, stitches start to fall apart. His arms just kind of hanging there from a few stitches.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on Gustaf?
It's going to be all for Gustaf.
All right. Suddenly you see this creature, this tall creature that was coming for you. He just falls to the floor. And out of his back, you see a mind flare sort of evolve out of, and this mind flare is starting to come at
God.
This is what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was afraid of this until I was afraid of it, and I'm afraid of this. This is what I'm afraid of.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
And it's going to be on Mentor now. Angel is directly beside you.
Okay. I run to... So where is this thing? In front of us or behind us?
There is a group of people standing in the way between it. You would have.
I get to the other side of it. I'm not of it, of our group. I run away. I don't run away as far as possible.
It's going to be a half your movement speed to get through people.
That's fine. I'll get behind everyone, and if I can get 10 feet behind everyone, that's great.
You can get exactly...
Because I'm riding an elk as well.
Yeah, about 3 feet behind her.
Sounds good. I will do that, and then I'm going to cast Conjure Woodland Beings.
Okay, what does that do?
I'm going to conjure 8 quarter-level CR creatures. 4 blink dogs, 2 sprites, and 2 pixies.
Well, you just ruined his night.
All right, and what do they do?
For now, they're just going to sit here and protect me. That's my turn. I don't think I have any bonus actions yet.
As that's casted, you're behind everybody, and so they can't really see right away. But as they're looking at this monster, they can see like a green soul just kind of float over their head and back into this jar, and then another one resurfaces and heads back towards them right over their head. Right.
Oh shit.
And now it's on. Is that right?
You just fucking knew I was gonna do it too, hey? I think I just scared the DM.
Yeah, the music stopped.
I don't know how to feel right now.
The music stopped for some reason, but it's okay. We're almost there. I guess we're almost there. We're almost to a stopping point, at least. There's no way we're getting through the rest of this tonight. It's like 35 rings of this son of a bitch.
We're almost at the TPK.
We were just supposed to take a little bit of pain and then move on.
Yeah, who did that? Who did that, guy? Who did that?
Well, not to point any fingers, because I've only got 5, but somebody could have hidden the keys. Somebody could have hit him just a little bit, but just like maybe tuck them behind their back. I don't know. Maybe just like a little bit. Even Mentor with his giant dick swinging left and right, he's like, oh, hey, let me try and help. Like, he's keeping up this whole bit while he's trying to help.
No. We could have taken like a few lashings and on our way, like good little boys and girls. And you're like, oh, I'm going to.
What you do not understand is that is what I was trying to do. I just wanted to have a backup plan just in case.
Suddenly you find that Mentor has completely disappeared. As you feel the ground rumble beneath you, you turn around and he's just not there anymore.
That is probably...
Mentor, you find yourself in a room that I will describe when it comes back around to your turn. Right now, it's on Angel.
I'm assuming my woodland beings don't come with me.
They do not.
They're gonna probably stay there because I didn't give them any commands.
I think, are they concentration?
I believe they're not actually.
They're not. Okay, yeah, they're still there then. All right. So Angel, it's on you. So you have all these woodland creatures, spectre creatures, kind of all around. Mentor is gone. This mind flare has kind of appeared in front of you, out of this flesh golem body.
A little help would be appreciated from y'all.
I think that Mentor just turned into a bunch of animals.
Its tentacles are kind of wobbling, and from the muscles you can see it kind of licking its tentacles in hunger, and he's just kind of standing poised, and he has in his right hand a brain.
I'm going to shoot it.
You shoot this thing, and you don't even have to roll to hit. As the bullet flies through the air, you notice that the bullet flies straight through this thing and into the wall behind it.
Yeah, we're going to run. We're going to run, actually. Angel's fucking booking it.
How far? North?
Away.
You have 30? Because you already spent an action, so you only got 30 feet to move.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it's going to be on Toph.
Can I try to telepathically talk to this thing?
You can try, yes. And
as a mind flayer, I say no.
It seems that there's no connection to be had.
Okay. I think I am going to just run.
You're just gonna run? Same way as Angel?
Yeah.
What's your move speed? 30?
Yeah.
All right. You're right behind Angel. As you run straight to the north. Guy.
Real quick, so what we saw was the green mist come out of the body and go back towards the jar, or we didn't see anything?
All you saw was a green specter ghost-like creature. Specter.
Okay.
Fly above your heads from behind you into the jar, and another one left the jar and headed above your heads back behind you.
All right, so Guy's gonna turn around and notice that Mentor is not there anymore, and he's gonna book it towards the jar.
Towards the monster?
Towards the jar, yeah.
Well, the mind flare is 15 feet in that direction.
Well, he's gonna try and go around if that's possible.
I mean, there is no round, but can go to the jar, which is within 15 feet of the mind flare. I give you a map, but I can't because it's kind of
okay. That's fair.
The point.
So Guy is going to he's going to take like 5 steps. How far away is the jar?
From you, it's only about 10 feet.
Okay. So a Guy is going to, take a couple steps, then see if there's no way through. It seems like this is always happening. And he's going to hurl his sword, his great sword, that he's been throwing more than anything else. He's going to throw it and try and throw it at the jar.
As you throw it at the jar, roll a...
Why am I always throwing my sword?
I don't know.
Roll strength?
No, roll a... it's a great sword, right? Yeah, roll a strength with disadvantage because it's a great sword. I'd assume that's not going to hit because even with advantage, then you could roll higher. So as you throw it, the sword.
I love this.
The sword flies past the jar and lands 5 feet to the right of this mind flare that's standing on top of this flesh golem body, licking its tentacles with a brain in its hand.
All right, Guy's going to pull out his other sword and he's going to try and just charge straight through with his shade sword in his right hand.
To the jar?
Yep.
Okay, roll it to hit.
No, he's trying to run through.
Run through the jar?
Run through the mind flare to get to the jar.
No, the mind flare is on the back side of the jar. Like, between you and the mind flare is a jar.
Oh.
And the mind flare is 15 feet.
Oh, geez. Okay. I misunderstood. I thought I thought he was in between the. Okay, I get it now. That makes more sense.
Okay.
All right, then guy's gonna run up and try and attack the jar instead of throwing his sword that he thought. Okay.
All right, yeah, roll a hit on the jar and go ahead and roll the damage too. That hits, the jar crumbles, and you see his spirit leave this green jar. The glow goes away, and you're left with dark light, no more dim light.
Does anything in addition happen?
No.
Mentor does not pop out or anything?
Correct.
Damn it. All right, guy is going to use his action surge, and he's going to hightail it the fuck out of there using his sprint action to get to the south,
So, Gustaf, you see guy destroy this green jar and book it to the north with everybody else. You see this mind flare licking its lips still. You can barely see it. Do you have dark vision?
I do not.
Oh, you do not? Okay, so you can't see anything at this point.
I am right in front of the mind flayer.
Yeah, and you kind of know which direction they went as well.
All right. So Mentor, Toph, and Angel ran one way, and then Guy ran the other way.
No, they all ran to the north.
Oh, they all ran to the north, and I'm here with the mind flayer.
Except for me, which disappeared.
Oh yeah, you disappeared. So I'm here with the mind flayer. I'm the last.
Yes.
I bet. Am I within 5 feet of it?
No, you're 10 feet away.
10 feet bet. So I'm gonna turn tail and run. And as I'm running, I'm going to look behind me and actually no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna fucking run. 60 feet.
60?
Same.
Mm-hmm. My 30 feet and then my dash. Yeah.
All right. So you guys push
and real
ahead
quick.
of the. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Bonus action. I'm going to cast Shillelagh. So I have the flame blade in one hand and then the Shillelagh in the other.
As you're running, both of you have a choice. You can either go left or go right. Left is a wide open room. Right, it looks like a end of a hallway with a door on the right side.
Right.
Yeah, Gustaf is just behind Guy.
All right. So it comes back around. To.
It'll either be me or the mind flayer, I'm pretty sure. Do keep in mind that my Fae are still there.
Toph, as you're standing there, you hear whispers inside your head. It says, "You shouldn't have come here." And then it followed by this, and the noise just kind of shrieks to the point. I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Another one bites the dust.
As you see Toph like cringing in pain as he falls to the floor. He looks to be dead.
Well, he lived a life.
Oh shit.
He lived. What a life! What a life he lived. All right, so let me mark that off my list.
I wish somebody had his notebook though.
Oh god, yeah, right. I mean, it's still there, I think. Mentor, here's what you see. I'm gonna try to do this quickly.
Is my elk with me or with the Faes?
Your elk is with the Faes.
Okay, it's gonna run away with everyone who's unconscious.
Nice. Swiftly picks up Toph as well, just cause.
This room that you find yourself in, Mentor, it's about 15 feet high, 20 feet long, and 5 feet wide. The light from the chandelier hanging from the ceiling goes out, and it's complete darkness. The wall to your right begins to glow, and you see it's not a wall at all. It's a glass tank filled with a swarm of sharp-toothed fish. The fish look at you with immense anger to show their white pearls. It's only about this tank's about 6 feet high. I don't know, you're pretty short, so you probably can't just reach into it. There's an opening at the top of the tank, and there's writing on the glass, and the writing begins to glow green, but you can't really read what it says. The ground begins to shake beneath you as it begins to pull apart in the middle. You can see below you is about 8 feet of water, and it's beginning to rise as the floor beneath begins to recede slowly.
Good fun, that. Good fun. Yay. I'm gonna cast.
Mentor, you know you have to put your dick in that hole, right?
I'm gonna cast. Hold your titties. Comprehend language.
All right. You read the words after you cast comprehend language. You read the words. It says, "Accept my pain or die in vain."
Do I know whose pain?
Well, what do you think, man?
Well, I can't see the hole at the top, so I'm just sort of looking at this square cube of water.
As your legs are spreading from this floor splitting from beneath you, you're almost like in a split, trying not to fall into this water that's beneath you. And the tank is to your right, filled with sharp-teethed fish. As this water begins to rise, it's about 3 feet below you now.
I'm gonna try and put my jump up and try and get on top of the glass tank to see if I can see in it, and then we'll try that first. Get on top of the glass tank.
Roll an athletics check.
Or acrobatics, maybe.
Acrobatics. Well, yeah, acrobatics. That's the one I meant.
Which is a lot better for you.
Yeah.
I think they're about the same, aren't they?
No, not even close.
Girls.
What'd you get? 13.
13.
As you, how tall are you?
About 5 foot something. 5'5".
Okay. Yeah, as you jump up, you grab onto the ledge of this glass tank, and you can kind of pull yourself up as you see the fish swimming around in circles furiously, trying to jump out of the top of this at you. What do you do?
Okay. I try to ponder what I have. Let's see. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Okay.
And try and give myself 2d6 temporary hit points, and then I'm going to put my hand in.
All right. You stick your hand in, and you're going to take 16 piercing damage. Yeah, as they begin to bite into your hand. Suddenly, as soon as you take the piercing damage, the ground begins to close back up. The water begins to recede. You're just hanging there as the door swings open, and on the other side of this door, you see Gustaf and Guy standing.
Oh, hey guys. And at this point, I yell at my Phelan creatures and my elk to come this way or attack the mind flayer, I should say. The elk can keep running this way.
All right, as nobody can really see the mind flayers, so they just are aimlessly attacking at something that you can't see.
The fake creatures.
Yeah, the ones that are still there.
I know, but you don't know what's going on because you can't see it. You're just telepathically saying attack it and can't see what.
I was there when it happened, and I know that they were with it. But I guess it's a fair point. Yeah, it's like what is? I'll just go and meet them, and I'll see my Phelan creatures up the hallway. Then that's fair.
All right.
I won't say anything yet.
So it's going to be on. As you get to your creatures, it's going to be on Angel.
Angel's gonna keep fucking running.
You're running. Okay, so you're met with to your right is Gustaf and Guy. They were standing at that door. To your left is a room with an opening. There's 2 small closets. It looks like because the rooms are grouped closely together, and then there's a corridor that leads farther north.
You said closets?
They look like closets because they're the doors are grouped closely together. The room is pretty small, so it looks like because you can see the exterior of the room, it looks like there has to be just enough space in there for you in each one.
I'm just gonna keep running.
Okay. What's your move speed?
30, but I'm not going to do anything else, so I'm going to dash with that.
Okay, so if you're going to dash, you are met with another choice. You can either go left to down another corridor. To your right is a door.
I'm going to take the door.
All right, are you going to take the door and walk in, or are you just going to open?
Take the door and I'm trying to think like Angel. I'm running. I'm in the moment. Take the door and walk in.
Okay, as you walk in, this hallway is a bit taller. It's pretty long. It's like 20 feet, about 20 feet from what you can see. It's a bit taller than the rest. You look up and you see it's about 40 feet high, which is strange compared to the rest. There is a sign on the door that you glanced at, or on the door ahead of you that says, "You're halfway there. Don't turn back now."
I'm not going to turn around. I'm going to keep running forward.
All right, so that's going to be your turn. Guy.
So we have that doorway, right? That's on the right.
Yeah, the door that he just came out of. You know that the one that Mentor just came out of, and he ran past you with his bloody hand, and you can see the tank on the right side of the wall. There is another door across from that looks to be
Guy's gonna do his signature move, and he's gonna close the door.
Okay.
He looks in there. He sees Mentor just come running out, covered in blood. He just closes the door. He's gonna go back. He's gonna try the other door.
The door is actually in that room across from you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the other one we saw.
Don't go that way.
The other one you saw was in that room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which way?
Other than that, you can go west. You're saying don't go in. You can go west and up the same way Angel just went.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's just keep going forward, I guess. I guess Guy's gonna go into that room and through the door that's on the same aquarium room.
Okay, so you get to the other side and you're met with another corridor. One to right where you can see this green jar again, and to your left you're met with.
Hey, are you trying to split the party?
I don't mind.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. I wanted to make sure because I was like, I should bring because I know Gustaf would be right there. So
Yeah, I mean, I figured that's up to you guys. So yeah, to your right is that green jar again. Slash on the ground. You can kind of see the mind flare. To your you see two corridors. One to your right, one to your left. They both go south, and you also see another door directly in front of you. Gustaf is still back where you were at.
Like, can we take this as a duo so we can move through it a little bit faster?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we're just gonna pretend that we're both just like running through. Is that cool, Gustaf?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow you anyway. So.
All right. Left or right?
Left, right, or straight? Straight. There's a door.
Straight.
You're gonna go through the door. All right. You guys enter a room. The ceiling's pretty low. It's about 8 feet. The wall is pretty cramped in there. It's about 10 feet wide. You can't really see to the end. It's pretty dark too.
I have dark vision.
Yeah. So this goes back to Mentor. You're standing there with your peoples. You see this jar, this glass jar broken in the middle. You see the 2 dead hands, and you see this mind flare that was once there but it's now gone. It disappears. All that's left is the body of this large flesh golem.
Well, shit, something real kinky went on here. I'm gonna go with everyone else. So I'm gonna take all my creatures. We're gonna go and join everyone. All my elk. My fays are gonna run. Blink dogs and pixies and everything. We're just gonna go join everyone.
Which way, north or south?
Are you gonna join Guy and Gustaf or Angel?
I only saw Guy and Gustaf.
You have no idea where
I thought I saw Guy and Gustaf.
No, you can't because there's a wall in between. Because you ran back.
It's good. It's a good thing I didn't listen to anything anyone just said because I have no idea what anyone just said. I've had good luck with north. I'm gonna go north.
You're gonna go north? How far? 30 feet?
All the way. Well, 30 feet to start with, and then I'll just check what's going on.
Yeah. So you're met with there's the 2 closet doors, and then there's a path straight ahead that juts to the left.
Okay. Is there 2 closet doors? I've had bad luck with closet doors today. We've figured that one out. I've got a very bloody arm for that. We're just gonna keep going straight ahead, jet to the left with the extras.
Okay. As you're running past, you see a hand, another one of those hands laying on the ground. It's not moving, and you make it to a door. That's gonna be the end of your action. So.
Sounds good.
Suddenly, Angel. No, not Angel. Hold on. I should roll for this because it's only fair now.
Just kill me off.
I'm not killing anybody off on purpose.
That's okay. I can summon up to like 17 creatures. Just try and kill me off.
Guy. Suddenly you look at the floor and there's these spiders just kind of crawling up your legs, and the swarm of these spiders just seems to get larger and larger, almost like a cloud of tiny black spiders as they crawl onto your body. I need you to make a con save.
I rolled a 13.
You rolled a 13. All right. You're going to take 7 points of poison damage, and you're going to jump. So a D4.
Yep.
You're gonna jump 5 feet.
What? Some hops, man.
Yeah, you're gonna jump.
Just because I'm a half orc, man. You assume I can jump
5 feet south into this room, and as soon as you do that, as soon as you go to 5 feet, you notice that the walls of this room get about 2 feet shorter. Like the walls are kind of moving in on you forward.
Kind of constricting me in there.
Yeah. Gustaf, you would notice this as well. So now it's going to be on Angel. You're in this room, and it's this hallway, and it's about 20 feet long. You read the sign that said, you're halfway there. Don't look back now.
Yeah, I'm going to keep moving forward.
I like she didn't share that information with anyone.
Well, she's in a room somewhere else, but yeah.
She just assumed you'd follow her.
Yeah, so you reach this door.
We ran ahead. We sprinted by, fearing for our lives.
You reach this door and you open it and you find yourself in another 20-foot long hallway.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going forward. Just keep going.
All right, you keep going and you reach another 20-foot hallway, and you keep going and you reach another 20-foot hallway, and then you keep going and you reach another 20-foot hallway, and that's your entire move speed. It's just doors on doors on doors.
I'm listening to the sign, okay?
It's not often we get a sign in life.
Right.
Sometimes you just got to take that sign and run with it.
All right, so it's going to be on Guy again, or Gustaf actually. Wait, no, it's going to be on Guy. Yes, Guy. It's Guy, because you didn't go. That was the spiders attacking you.
Right. Well, Gustaf and I used our joint movement, so Gustaf, you take the lead on this one.
All right. So did I see
the walls closing in when he jumped forward? Yes.
Okay. And then he also took some damage.
You saw the spiders crawl up on him as well. The spiders are still lingering on his body.
All right, my bonus action, I'm going to heal him.
As you heal him, the spiders also disappear.
All right. You gain
Goop was
4
also
HP back.
attacked by the spiders, by the way.
How much HP?
Same.
4.
It's a good thing it's a good thing Guy is like super shaken right now because you just tried to heal him, but he doesn't even notice. He just has spiders crawling over him.
Right. Anything else you guys would like to do on your turns?
Yeah, Gustaf's just like, all right, now cheer up. That's how he casts it. And then so he jumped into the room because of the spiders, and that caused the room to constrict on him.
Yeah, it seemed like, because you guys were already kind of in the room, but he jumped forward because of the spiders in that direction, and it caused the room just started to move in, and then it stopped immediately as soon as he did.
All right. Gustaf is going to ask him, all right, should we go a different way maybe?
I think so. I believe this room is a trap.
Sounds good. And then I guess they'll backtrack and try to find a different way to go.
All right, so when you exit that room, you see to your right, there is the path to the south. To your left, there's another path to the south. There's the jar to your left, and then there's the door with the tank directly. So you have 2 paths to the south. You have a path to the west where that jar was. You no longer see the mind flare there, and you know that there's a path to the north where that.
I don't know. What do you think, Guy?
I think any way is as good as any other. I literally have no idea where we are. So I guess south, one of the south paths we haven't taken yet.
The one on the left or the one on the right?
To the right, I guess.
Flip a coin? I don't know.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
1 is right, 2 is left. Okay, right.
Okay.
You going right?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
in character, we flip a coin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you make it halfway down that hallway. You can kind of see the end, but you can't tell what's there. So now it's going to be on Mentor.
Go through the door.
You go through the door. As you open the door, you can see Angel about halfway through the room, standing there, running. Actually, not standing there, but she's running.
Hey, Angel.
Huh?
How come I didn't see a sign? Metagame. How come I didn't see a sign?
Oh, you see the sign. You see the sign, but you haven't gotten close. The first thing you saw was Angel. It caught your attention before the sign did.
Hey, Angel. How you doing? I open up the door, and I'm assuming she sees me at the door.
Correct.
I turn around. Wait.
15 feet behind you.
He's what? How many feet behind me?
15 feet behind you.
15.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait? I just got here.
No, I was running. Oh no.
What do you mean? Of course you've been. Well, I don't know why people are running, but apparently we're running a lot these days. I mean, like, you can always run to me.
I was running away from the mind flayer, and then the sign told me I was halfway there, but I'm still here.
What's the A? The mind flare is gone. B? What sign? And then I'm assuming I can see the sign.
Yeah, you see the sign directly above her head.
It's like, oh, I hadn't even seen that one. So did you just see it just then, or?
No, I saw it when I first came in, and I thought, oh, goody. And so I kept running, and I guess I never left.
Well, that sounds like a conundrum. What is there any other doorways in this hallway?
No, just the one by Angel and the one you came in.
Halfway there. I am not good with riddles. I am going. That's his skill check ability. I'm going to use a. Can I use an intelligence check to see if we can figure something out?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Can I help him? Can I assist?
Yeah, you guys huddle up and start to think about it for a bit. And while you're rolling that, Gustaf and Guy.
The good old-fashioned halfway is never there.
I'm gonna yell at I'm gonna yell at Angel to do it and give her a bardic inspiration to do it.
Nice. Gustaf and Guy.
Yo.
All right.
While they're discussing, trying to figure out this riddle, you're halfway down this hallway, correct?
Can we go all the way down the hallway?
Do you want to continue?
Yeah.
It looks like there's, as you get closer to the end, it looks like there's a dead end. Would you like to roll a perception?
A dead end?
Yeah, I have a natural 16, but yeah, I'll roll a perception.
Yeah, I need you to roll
19.
for sure.
Guy's going to kind of guard our backs to make sure we aren't taken unawares by the mind flayer.
As Gustaf looks around, Gustaf, you don't notice anything. Yeah, you don't notice anything. What's the 19?
Okay.
Guy's gonna hit it with his sword.
You hit the wall with your sword.
Okay.
I hit it with my flame sword.
As you're chopping away at this wall, hoping that it'll break so that you can get the hell out of here, seems that your efforts are are frivolous.
Okay.
Left it is. We're gonna go back to that left door, and I think that's that's all we can do.
The left pathway, yeah.
So you guys book it all the way out of this hallway. So let's go back to Angel. And what did you roll on that, Sally?
I don't roll. I'm yelling at her.
27.
Oh, that's enough right there. Yeah. Add the D10 if you want, or no? 18. Okay. After thinking about it for some time, you think about it for a bit, and you're like, Leviatar wants to torture us, so of course she would say what not to do is exactly what to do. So maybe we should make it halfway and then turn back.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna turn around and go back.
All right, when you do that, you open a door and it leads to a passageway to the right, and it juts to the left.
We follow that trail. What trail?
What trail?
That trail.
You mean the trail we blaze?
That's the one.
On the trail we blaze.
All right, that's going to use all your movement to get to the end of that trail.
Yep.
All right, Gustaf and Guy.
Lefty.
All right, and you're going down that left way. I'll just go ahead and skip ahead. As you head down, as you head to the south, you find a passageway to the south, a passageway to the west, and you also find a door, as well as another passageway to the south. So 2 south, 1 west, a door going south.
Jesus.
You still have 30 feet of movement.
Hurts my brain.
Yeah. Same. Door?
Sure.
All right, we go to the door and we open it.
All right.
At this point, we're so hopelessly lost, we don't even know where the mind flayer was.
That was kind of, that's definitely the point, for sure. This room is about 20 feet high. There's nothing very strange about it at all. There's another, it kind of juts to the right and then back down south, it looks like. It's only about 35 feet long, and it leads to another door.
Do we notice anything particularly special in this room? Like plates with instructions or anything?
Nope, nothing special at all.
Damn.
Maybe roll a perception check.
Well,
all right, Guy. You
16.
notice on the ceiling in this hallway is a large spider, just kind of chilling there.
Guy's gonna tap Gustaf on the shoulder and then point up at the spider, and he's gonna motion like pantomime blowing smoke at it.
Gustaf kind of chuckles and pulls out his pipe, takes a big inhale from it, starts blowing it out and makes the big cube, and then blows it at this spider just to see if he'll do anything.
As soon as you blow it out, the spider kind of freaks out for a second from the nicotine rush, and it starts to just shoot webs in every direction.
It starts what?
It starts to shoot out webs in every direction. So now this hallway is filled with a dense layer of webs all the way through.
Okay. I'm gonna animal friendship on it.
Okay.
It has to make a wisdom save.
All right. It's gonna be a 9.
Fails, so it's charmed by me.
Okay.
So it's friendly. Gustaf just says the guy that's friendly that we can pass.
Onward. And is the spider? It's friendly, but it's not complacent, right? It won't follow orders.
Right.
Correct.
It's not like beast bond.
Right,
It's
right.
just friendship. It's
All right, we're gonna move on.
yeah.
All right. As you move forward, it kind of juts around, and you're met with another decision. Do you want to go north or do you want to go west?
North, probably.
Yeah. Might as well.
Because the first door we went through was north facing, so I don't know.
As you head
Might mean
north,
something.
you find yourself crossing the path of this jar again. You notice from this direction though, you see a door that's kind of slightly ajar. You can see a body inside of this closet. There's 3 other closets that are shut. You can see a body inside this one.
Does the body look like Toth's?
No.
Okay.
It's very petite, very petite body.
Oh, we're gonna examine that, like sneaky peeky, like.
Yeah, as you open the door, you see Adavei laying with shackles on her right arm and a hand that's been rotted off from her right arm, and you see a necklace around her neck. She's wearing the same garbs that you're wearing. She looks to be either unconscious or dead.
I'm gonna check her pulse and do a medicine check.
Yeah, roll medicine.
Remember when I said we should kidnap the 2 twins and get out of here because hell would be better than here? And you guys said that I was being too drastic?
Yeah, she's still alive. She's stable. By the looks of things, she should not be stable, but for some reason, it looks like she's been there for quite some time.
Gustaf, look at him. When I lost my hand, it was basically a formative point in my entire life. Basically, it's the only point in my entire backstory that matters. And yet Adavei here has lost an arm, in albeit a more gruesome way. We need to get out of here.
Agreed. He seems to be stable enough for us to move him without causing harm to his body. And then Gustaf will just pull out his herbalism kit and like put
stabilize.
He's already stabilized, but he's just gonna like patch up some, put some like healing salve on his rotting hand just to try and
nice, perfect.
salvage it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
that's nice.
And he's gonna
use some essential oils, try and get away that rot.
And then he's gonna. So has it been 10 minutes yet, or no?
10 minutes since what?
Since I cast Flame Blade back when the Mind Flayer was there.
I'd say it's only past maybe like 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my shillelagh away, and then I'm gonna throw Adavei over my shoulder.
All right. Guy's gonna flash him a quick thumbs up, and then it looks like we're back in like the same room we started in, right?
Correct. Yeah, you're just on the other side.
But now there's
of
just
the wall,
added
so
features.
No, they're not added. You just couldn't see them before.
Oh, interesting. All right, so we can see that door that we went through. Is the Mind Flayer anywhere in sight?
No, just the flesh golem's body, and the 2 hands ajar, and Toph dead.
All right, so Guy's gonna go check Toph's pulse.
Oh, he did.
All right, he's gonna loot the body.
You get the notebook.
Anything else?
And whatever equipment he's got. I don't know. He's not awake.
Any like healing potions or anything?
I don't think he had any.
Damn, Gustaf. Anything else you want to do in here?
I don't believe so.
You do notice a letter, kind of a piece of paper, fall out of Adavei's pocket. It first glance looks like a scroll.
All right, I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
All right, so you guys start to head north then?
Yeah.
All right, so Guy has Goop on his back, and I assume that you have Adavei on your back.
Goop is with the reindeer or the antelope.
Yeah. I'll burn cure wounds real quick.
Yeah, as you come to life, Adavei, missing your.
Damn it! That's how Guy was gonna break the news. Guy was gonna break the news to him.
Well, I'm sure
you ruined my joke. You ruined my joke.
Break the news. I could use.
Well, I do have some good news. And he's gonna hold up his severed stump of an arm. Twins.
I just want to say, remember when I added you earlier and said twinsy?
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I was gearing for that one immediately. As soon as I saw that, perfect. I just didn't understand the joke until then. I love it. Thank you. I love it. All right. So now after you finish throwing up and just like in horror and missing your hand.
Like what Adavei does is like he looks at his hand, looks back at Guy, and goes, "Oh, there's nothing there," and then he passes back out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's for sure fair. Well,
all right.
That's funny.
Gustaf just looks like crestfallen that he burned one of his like last spell slots. He's like, all right, here's the big money, big money, big money.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He's just like, all right, well, if that's how it's gonna be, and then he just like throws him over his shoulder in like a fireman carry. It's just like, come on, bastard.
All right, and we're ready to rock. We're gonna go down the other path that fucking Angel and Mentor went down, because that's the next available path.
Okay. Yeah, you totally make it there. You're followed by Kara, the fucking yeah. So you reach that passageway. So let me skip over. Angel and Mentor. So you're met with there's 4 doors to your left, and there is a long hallway.
You think we should like?
Hold on, I got an idea. I'm gonna make a blink dog go through. 1 blink dog per door. I'm gonna make him go through, and then we're gonna open the doors and see what happens.
Mr. Spell Slots over here.
Well, I have these phase are around for an hour, so I got them for the next hour. So we're gonna do exactly that.
All right. Yeah, you do that, and you notice that in these rooms are just a bunch of dead bodies. Some of them are strapped to the wall with their hand missing as well. Some of them are laying in there with a double-sided fork with their chin and their chest strapped to.
Think about it. Someone's job is to be with all these hands. Someone has a hand job.
No, I can't handle you sometimes. Oh God, I'm about to like kiss myself and see it. But like, then you're here. Jesus fucking Christ, let's go down the hallway.
Rightio, let's go. And I've got my creatures going in front of us, my elk behind us carrying everyone, and we're just like, fucking, I'm riding the elk as well.
All right. You make it almost to the end of the hallway, and we're going to switch over to the rest of the party who are at the endless hallway. You open the door, you see the sign. Can anybody read the sign at this point? I don't think so.
Gustaf can.
Gustaf can.
Yeah,
yes.
I can.
We'll just assume that you spend a little bit of time trying to figure it out, and you do figure it out. Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll a couple intelligence checks. Just
That's cool. It's all good.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm just trying to decide.
I didn't want to metagame too hard though, but I know we're saving time.
So as you get through, you reach a corridor to your left and to your right. To your right looks like a dead end. To your left looks like it juts out to the right.
Well, we haven't had very good progress with dead ends, so I say we go left.
I agree.
All right. So as you head forward with Adavei on your back, you could see in the distance Angel and Mentor standing at a door, and suddenly, just before they reach the door, oh, good.
I scream at them.
What do
Wait!
you scream?
Oi! Because we have Adavei.
Angel turns around. Oh, y'all still alive? Okay.
It's Adavei. Where's Toph? Where's Adavei? But where's Toph?
He died a hero.
Gustaf just does finger guns.
I'm pretty sure he was bad, though. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I remember he was praying to his dad, who was like, oh, I get it now. He was the demon guy's son. You know that baby statue we were looking at back in the catacombs? That was him.
Nope, no idea.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
You were there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the room with all the statues, and like there is the
I think you're thinking of someone else.
Guy, I'm like this close to attacking you right now, and like her fingers are barely put together.
Well, then let us agree to disagree.
I could see it.
I'm sorry, but there are so few things that I care about right now.
In this conversation between you and the door appears the tiefling again. I see you've made it farther than I expected.
Oh, hey, Hot Rod's back.
Attack, attack, attack.
No.
No.
For your lashes now.
The offender has been killed.
Roll a persuasion.
I would like to roll an intimidation.
Yeah, I mean, like,
with disadvantage.
I honestly did not want to go against you. I was going to take my lashes like Leviathar intended.
Well, fine, you can take them right now.
So, guy made a 23 on the persuasion.
I know, right?
What do you say?
I was gonna say that as like helping guy with persuasion. Oh, but he didn't fucking need it.
I thought it was with disadvantage in Heretics.
Oh, was it? Was I supposed to?
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, what?
Well, I was trying to help guy with the Angel talking it up. Like, we didn't really want to go against you. It just things happened, you know.
I have my orders. I can't let you through without lashes.
21.
Yeah,
of course, we're going to take our lashes. I just want to apologize.
I'll do half as much since you did lose most of your party, and I feel you've deserved to make it this far.
The guy kind of sheds a fake tear to kind of sell it, you know? A fake tear just like rolls down his face.
Thank you so much for acknowledging our suffering that we've done in the name of Leviathar.
I look him dead in the eye and I bend over with my hands on my ground and just at my butt, just facing him. I say, I'm ready.
Oh, Jesus. He's not wearing any pants, guys. He's not wearing any pants.
I know
as he pulls out his whip.
I've gotten used to it,
just as I like it. And he swings it and slashes you. It's going to do 4 slashing damage as this energy. As the energy whip adds 8 force damage that pushes you forward about 5 feet. And you just slide.
I stay on my feet because the tripod effect is back into it and it makes me more stable.
He's right, though. That's math. That's just basic math for you, though. Some good old-fashioned geometry. He's right there. Like, seriously, a 3-legged stool. Like, you can't tip it over. 3 points of contact. Impossible.
I mean, you're wrong, but okay.
Well, with how erect he is right now, like, do you think you could knock him over?
Yeah, try it. Oh, knock me over. Harder.
Is this guy gonna let us go yet?
Oh, no, he's totally staying for the whip.
Okay, fair enough.
So who's next?
Me, again.
He whips you again and it does 5 damage.
I want to try something. This is disturbing even for me. I want to try it. I'm going to try and catch the whip by clapping my cheeks.
Yes! Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Sweet dexterity check, right? That's a dex check, right?
Yeah. Yeah, all right. As he whips you, roll a dex check.
Dex or acrobatics? What are we thinking?
Acrobatics.
Yes. Oh my God, yes, please.
Because of those kegels. Yes!
What the fuck?
As he lashes the whip forward, it goes right between your butt cheeks and slices right in. Your butt cheeks catch it. The force damage pushes you forward, pulling the whip out of his hand as your butt grasps onto the whip.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I'm gonna tell.
Now I'm attacking.
We're going in. We're in. We're in for the attack. Gustaf just attacked.
He has one more. We're going in initiative order now. As you guys brandish your attacks, he's going to use his last his only 9th level spell.
Ninth level? Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna use cutting words.
And he's gonna say Etheram. And I need everybody to roll a con save.
So he's casting a spell though, right?
He is casting a spell, correct.
So my feat allows me to make an opportunity attack if he casts a spell.
Okay.
18.
So take the opportunity attack from him.
Does an 18 hit?
18 hits. It does 7 slashing.
7 damage.
Hold on.
Yeah.
4,
and then I'll do that Constitution.
Okay. All right. Angel, guy.
Oh, my con saves are shocking, aren't they? Fuck,
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Mentor, what's your HP right now?
How much did I took 8 just then, and then 8 more.
Oh God, dude, you took a lot. Homie.
Yeah, I did.
You took like
I did.
You took like
took it
you
all.
took like 20.
I took it all.
You took like 20 in that moment. So what would it be? Can somebody roll a con save for Kara and Goop as well?
33, 36.
Oh, we're gonna kill them. We're gonna kill them, and they're not even here to defend themselves. Did I miss anything?
Oh, Adavei, you need to roll a con
We're dying.
save.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll like 9 more for my creatures?
No, you got your creatures are like instantly destroyed at this point.
Oof.
You said you have less than 30 or less than 40?
Less than 40.
Less than 40? All right, you're deafened blind for the next 10 minutes. Adavei.
But what I want you to know, Saldrix, is that you can still feel that whip between your ass cheeks, like currently. That's your only
I'm swinging it around, trying to
You
hit
have
him.
no other senses. That's all you can feel right now.
Is this divine word?
Adavei, in this moment, you have a chance to speak with your God as you know this word, and you know this word means the journey of the sin, the journey of sinful, right? That's what you know what this is. You know what this word is. So it's not as powerful to you as it would be to other people. So you could have a mental second to maybe say something to Leviathor before anything goes forward. But also, did somebody roll for Kara and Goop?
I don't have their sheets.
Just roll a d20.
These. All right.
I've got Goops. I don't have Karas. Yeah, roll for Goop. That way it's out of my hands.
I rolled an 8. Oh no. Because like the thing is, if this is divine word, I think you guys will be fine. But Adavei has 10 hit points.
I don't think Goop has much of a modifier, unfortunately.
Yeah, I already looked at his. I got his sheet. I got Kara's too. Let me look at Kara's.
Oof. Well, I know Kara's constitution is pretty badass.
Yeah.
Saldrix, focus on the pain. Focus on that whip. Mentor.
Yeah.
Focus in. That's the only sensation you need to know.
Do I get an inspiration here? Because of
I
all
feel
the
like
pain?
you might.
No inspiration.
I certainly feel an
He just
inspiration.
He just caught that whip between his ass cheeks, and he's focusing on that pain, which is all that's driving him forward.
No inspiration.
He's blind and deaf.
No
He's blind and deaf. All he feels is pain. His whole existence is pain.
So, Adavei, in this moment, before this word reaches your ears, what do you think between you and time stands still?
This counts as one word, ready?
Yeah.
Oh God, please, I atone for all of my sins. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. Please, somebody save me. I don't want to die.
Oh, Jesus. Are we really that fucked right now?
I mean, Adavei is. Like, No, like Adavei is like praying with his one hand, like full on.
To make this fair, I've got a DC in my head. Okay, I've got.
Don't do this to me.
I need you to make a religion check.
Don't do this to me.
I need you to make a religion check. As this is your God, and your God does show mercy. However, I don't know if that was enough with that one word.
As I'm screaming in pain, I would love to give out three bardic inspirations to everyone, or bardic inspiration to everyone.
Well, on your turn, you totally can.
Fuck! I thought I was first.
No, we're still working on his turn. I'm giving everybody a chance here.
That was a 9.
It's a 9. 9.
Yes, that is a 9.
Guy. Immediately you feel the weight on your shoulders become dead weight. Sorry, not you. I thought you were carrying Goop. Who's carrying Goop?
That's Gustaf. Oh no, I'm carrying Goop. No, that's the elk that's carrying Goop.
Okay, you notice the elk is Goop is just completely killed over on top of this elk.
No, wait, no.
Yeah, Goop. I know. Goop killed over Kara as well, and Adavei as well.
With Goop, Kara, and Adavei dead, what happens now? Find out next time on Pairodice.